I've been sipping on ricotta, gon' pop me a bottle, pour me up a drink. Yeah, she been sipping on ricotta, gon' pour her a bottle, pour her up a drink, pour us up a drink. A ricotta, we gon' have a drink. A ricotta, everybody drinking. Ricotta, get you some, get you some ricotta. Ooh, I've been sipping on ricotta. I've been sipping on ricotta. I've been sipping on ricotta. Ricotta or more. Drink like a boss.
Promote your brand here at the Slick Talk with Scalez podcast. We have premium placements and sponsorship opportunities across the web, Spotify, Apple Music, Google Play, and iHeartRadio. We got them all. Reach thousands of savvy listeners through targeted advertising at Slick Talk with Scalez podcast. You can reach us at slicktalkwithscalez@gmail.com or simply give us a call at 414-367-8011. That's 414-367-8011. Reach thousands of listeners through targeted advertising with Slick Talk with Scalez podcast, a dope-ass podcast.
Coming to you live. Soul City Studios. From the basement of Sherman, Phoenix.
Yeah, black excellence. I am excellently black with intelligence. I am heaven sent.
You are now tuned in to the Slick Talk with Scalez podcast. Check. Yes, sir. We here. We live. We lit. Thank the Lord we made it. We late, but we always late. Y'all know what the fuck going on. My nigga Michael Curtis, funny man, Michael J. Curtis, what's happening, fool? I see you had the people from Skybox on your shit today. You know what I mean? The owner. We got to stand with the owners of Skybox. You people got to stop tearing up them people's shit like that. Got that lady and her husband stressing and hair falling out and all types of shit over their business, man. They just trying to get them some money, man. Y'all got to stop doing that to them people. But shout out to Michael J. Curtis, my dog. He had one of the owners of Skybox on his show today to speak her piece about the melee that happened there a couple days ago that we spoke about on here. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So, like I said, man, we here, we live, we lit. If you just tuning in, please share. Hey, Tamika, man, we want to make sure we together when we come on the air, man. We can't be coming on all raggedy and shit. You know what I'm saying? We got to make sure we got our shit together.
It was actually my fault this time, guys.
No. It ain't on you. It ain't on you. We had to, it's the art. Name of this episode is Art of Business, and we had to talk some business. You know what I'm saying? Before we started the show today. So it's only right because that's the name of this episode 66, the Art of Business. You know what I'm saying? Because we had to handle some business before we came live. So that's another reason why we late. But if you're just tuning in, please share this all over Facebook, anywhere that you can, any groups, anywhere. Please share this. If you're on YouTube, I appreciate you checking this out. You know what I'm saying? Share us if you're on YouTube. If you're listening to us on any DSPs, we appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this is episode 66, the Art of Business, with our guest, the homie Quise Picasso, in the building with us today. You know what I'm saying? What's happening? Yeah, it's good, bro.
I see you got your Jewish star on today.
Yeah. Mazel tov.
Mazel tov.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? L'chaim.
L'chaim.
Them the only two words.
It means I wish you success.
Yeah, I wish you well.
Wish you well.
I like that word.
L'chaim.
You know what I'm saying? I wish you were well.
Niggas made that shit up.
L'chaim.
It's racist.
You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, y'all know how we do this shit, man. Every day around this same motherfucking time, I got the gang with me. Shout out to my dog Don in the building. Say what up to the people.
Yeah, what's happening? Rotating slow stroker 345 in the house. What's up, Sheree? What's happening? You don't like that one?
I don't have anything to say.
Man, listen.
Rotating.
I don't make up the names. They are randomly generated. Okay.
Through your mind.
Randomly generated.
Through your mind.
It's
correct?
randomly generated screen
names
that you come up with, correct?
No.
Microsoft.
Yeah. Something like that.
You know what?
They ain't saying no slow stroker.
You know that's how Childish Gambino got his name, right?
Really?
It was a Wu-Tang website that you generate your name
Yeah.
automatically, and it came up
Yep.
as Childish Gambino.
Childish Gambino,
Word?
yes.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Drop a
Yeah.
gem and some air horns to that. You
Yeah,
drop
you
it.
get it's a Wu-Tang site. You can put your name. You just randomly thing and give you a Wu-Tang name.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a hip hop
I
jewel right
might
there.
change my name. So I'm going to the site real quick.
Childish
Microsoft
Gambino.
still is not giving out Slow Stroker.
They're not.
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
They just
Show
might.
it to me.
What do you mean?
Show it to me.
They just might.
I'll show you afterwards.
That sounds deeper than that shit.
Yeah.
I might show you both afterwards.
Okay, no.
Hello.
Anyway, hello, swing. Yeah, so we're gonna keep this shit rolling. Y'all know how I'd always do off camera, acting funny with y'all today, but she funny acting anyway. Shout out to the baddest bitch on the balcony, Cherie in the
The
building.
baddest bitch on the balcony.
Hello, everyone. Thank
Hey.
you for the music today.
Hey,
Now you gotta get up.
Hot girl
I'm
Reed,
not twerking.
hey.
acting
Yeah.
greasy.
No, we waiting.
I don't know if y'all waiting.
Me and the friend, they can bounce right, down to the right.
I am not a twerker.
Like it's hot. You know what I'm saying?
Boom, it's dynamite.
Damn, we sad. It's sad.
Yeah, that's why I'm supposed to be going to twerk class. I don't know
Yeah.
Twerk fit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Her and Mook G. They
Yeah.
supposed to
I
be
want
going.
to. I want to go just to watch the
Nope, you gotta
instructor.
participate. Either you twerking or you go home.
She said you gotta participate, bro.
Nah, man.
I'll twerk the front.
You'll be amazed. There'll probably be a lot of dudes in there. Too.
Doc, can I come with the silkies on?
You come in with it. It's
I
not
see
my
it in
class.
clubs
I'm
right
coming
now.
with the.
So
I'm
I
coming
know.
with the silkies on like a '90s house party.
Oh, man.
You gotta participate in the class.
Meat just a flanging.
Oh shit.
I'm doing the old John Travolta dance from that one movie. Remember, he was doing the workout movie.
Perfect. Is it called Perfect? Yeah, where he thrusting.
Oh my god.
That's
In
me.
the Silkies.
Yep. And it's
So who?
nah.
You only got a lot of slaps on it?
What did
Ain't
they
400
wear?
degrees on it?
Hell
Boys
no.
at War?
400 degrees had
Juvenile.
all the
400
slaps.
degrees.
That's
is
a classic
Yeah,
album.
that
Thank
all
you.
slaps.
400
You can
clap.
Yeah, you can play every song.
That's
on 400
Juvie, right?
degrees.
Yeah, that's Juvie.
You
Yeah.
see me? I eat, sleep, shit,
That
talk
motherfucker
rap.
from top to bottom.
You can play every
Yeah.
song on there.
Yeah,
That was one of the last albums you could really play every song on.
I'm sure a slap is
Besides,
on there, but I don't know.
50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying. That album was classic too.
Come on, man. Say that.
For real.
Say that.
That's a classic. You can play that. You can play that from top to
Classic.
bottom.
That's the,
You know,
greatest,
we
that's
get
the
50,
greatest rap
we
album
get
ever
50
made.
flowers for that. It's
I
just
ain't
that,
gonna
it's just
say
that's
that.
where we
I'm gonna say that.
It's just that's where we
it is
stop.
top- It is
Right.
definitely
We
top
argue
five
about
greatest
that.
Don
albums
likes to
ever
keep
made.
going with the flowers.
Only reason I say that is
Curtis
because-
and Massacre and all that trash.
No.
We stop at
Curtis and
Massacre.
Curtis Massacre, Curtis and Massacre, all them other albums don't hold a candle to Get Rich or
So
Die
this is how we
Trying.
do. We do Get Rich or Die Trying. We do Beg for Mercy, the G Unit album, because that was dope. The G Unit
Yeah.
album was fire. I want to get to know you
Yeah.
with Joe.
Yeah, I fuck
wanna
with that.
understand
Oh, with
you.
the Marvin
Hey,
Gaye
Caleb.
shit.
Yeah,
Yo,
that shit was cold.
Yeah.
They had some shit on there, like some shit.
Yeah.
Then the Games album,
Yeah.
the documentary, because he had like
Yeah.
8 50 Cent songs.
Because that
on
was the
there.
massacre.
Yeah, it was
And
50
That was
album.
really the
That was-
massacre.
It was
Yeah.
really 50
Yeah.
albums.
Right.
So-
It was really
And
the
then that's
massacre.
where it stops.
But that's where also Kanye was.
Massacre
Can't
was
say that.
okay.
Yeah, where's that?
You can't say that because that Young Buck Welcome to Cashville was
Oh, I wasn't
straight
going
out-
into Buck and
Oh,
Banks. I
okay,
wasn't even
okay.
counting them. I was
That-
just
that was-
doing albums that 50
Hey,
was a part of.
yo, what was the name? What was the name of that single that Young Buck had?
Let
'Cause
me in.
That beat is so hard.
I know you
Is it
gonna
Let Me
Bum,
in.
bum, 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 bum,
No, that's
bum,
Get 'Em
with the
Buck.
horns.
That's on.
Yeah,
That's
I
on the
think-
second album.
Yeah,
Is
That's
that on
Get
the
'Em
second
Buck.
album?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I
the
think
second
that's
Oh
Get
my
'Em
album.
God, that shit was crazy.
Yeah.
Because I
That's on the
thought you was
second
talking
album.
about Shorty Wanna Ride
Dang,
with me.
Shorty
Dame
Wanna
said-
Ride and Let
Dame
Me
said
In.
take
Shorty
it
Wanna
easy.
Ride with me was the shit.
That was hard.
Shorty Wanna
That was
Ride.
hard.
That was hard.
Dame
Young
said-
Buck fucked the game.
You know, he
Dame
outsold
said take it
everybody
easy.
on G Unit
Massacre
but
cold.
50 with that
Massacre is not cold.
It's
album. Massacre
decent.
was Garbino.
Yes, bro. Oh, Disco Inferno?
You know this album
Wanna
outsold.
ride with me?
Album outsold every other
Yeah.
artist on G Unit.
Yeah. That's why
Young
50
Buck
was so mad at him when he went out like a sucker, like he did.
You know, another hip hop gem. You know who produced Disco Inferno?
50
I
Cent.
think I know.
Who?
That's why it was trash.
Disco Inferno was not trash.
Give y'all some shirts.
Who was that?
Mud Brothers. Trail made it.
Trail made it.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Tell her
Shout out
come
to the
on
homie
through.
Trail.
Said, come
Yeah,
on
Trail
through,
slide
bro.
on us, man. We in the Sherman, Phoenix,
We at the
3536 West
Sherman,
Fond du Lac. I know the address now. Yeah.
Sherman, Phoenix.
It's 3536 West Fond du Lac Avenue.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Look
Oh,
at-
yeah. Before
Look
we
at
keep,
Dino with the new screen name.
oh, yeah. Dino got
He in
banned.
jail.
Yeah. He got, they done locked my nigga up. You know what I'm saying? Free Dino. You feel
It's
me?
a, hey man, say man.
Is that
what
Bergie?
do,
What
man?
Bergie say, man?
Massacre raw as fuck.
Bergie, get you. Bergie, you supposed to be on
Yeah,
my
he
side, bruh.
Bro,
See,
what?
Bergie,
song they had on
Bergie
Massacre?
got on a pair of Timbs right now.
Man, Massacre
Keys.
had
Bergie got a pair of Timbs on right now. He in the house though, like he ain't outside
He
or
like
nothing.
me.
He
But
in the
that
living
album
room.
ain't, nah,
He got a
man.
pair of
Hold on,
Timbs.
He had one song.
Massacre had 6 songs on the radio at one time.
I don't
What
care.
was that?
Disco Inferno was trash,
I
bro.
remember Disco Inferno. And what's
Just
the
a little
Candy
bit.
Shop and Candy
Yep,
Shop?
just a
Candy
little
Shop.
bit. Candy Shop.
Candy Shop was trash too.
Bro, Candy Shop is
I
classic.
told you,
Oh, yeah, I
Candy
forgot just
Candy
a little
Shop
bit.
don't
Oh, that nigga really- Yeah, I forgot
Little
about
What
that.
other one was it? Because I don't know.
That's
and
it.
that was it.
No, keep going to the track.
Man, the fall off started then. That's when it began.
In my hood, this is 50.
Hold on. He came back though.
In my
He came
hood.
back with Before I Self-Destruct. That album, dope.
So you like that one?
That album, dope.
See, I'm done with him after Get Rich or Die Trying. I feel like
Look, even Dino said
ain't
Massacre
nothing.
slap, fam.
I ain't like Massacre, y'all. Sorry.
He'll never have an album like Get Rich or Die Trying.
I did not like Massacre.
It's only one person.
Kwame did I'm on fire.
I'm on fire. That's
Yep,
the one he did.
it's
My
on
bad.
fire.
Oh,
Up
I didn't
in
like
here,
that
we
either.
on burning.
Ugh.
We on
What?
fire.
I love that
Till the
song.
roof go off.
You ain't
That
like
shit was cold.
Yeah.
That shit
My
was
bad,
slap.
wrong
You know when I
That
liked
was
him
a
again
slapper.
was I Get Money. He
That
kind of
shit
got me
slap.
back with I Get Money. I Get Money was hard.
That was my shit.
Yeah, I had J.R. Smith and them in New York doing
Yeah.
this shit in the games for
Go
the
ahead.
Knicks.
Hated to Love It remixes on
I
on
Get
Massacre
Money.
too.
Money.
Huh?
He did that before. What was that?
Man,
song
my
he had
favorite
with,
50
Tony
joint-
Ayo? That's when they first started doing it.
My-
So seductive. or
Yeah,
some
so
shit.
seductive. My
Yeah.
favorite 50 joint, Window Shopper, man.
That's
Oh,
a
window
dope
shop.
song.
Window
Favorite
shop.
This shit slapped, dog, for real.
Yeah.
That's just a
That
little
shit
bit,
do
right?
slap.
Yeah, no, that's slap.
Shady.
I didn't say nothing about just a little bit.
Aftermath.
That shit do slap.
Just a little
Cheat, you
bit slap. I will give you that. That I'm agreeing with. But
There's only one person I knew to me that I felt
Go
like
ahead,
had
put your back
his
into
first
it.
Those are
album,
club
his second
bangers.
album.
Yeah, he
killing
had 6
everything.
of them.
And that's X.
What was
Yeah.
the other one?
The
I
first
don't
two
remember.
DMX albums was
yeah,
incredible.
they was. That's
Candy
why he
Shop.
was able to drop them in the same year like that.
Scott Storch snapped with this.
Yeah.
That's
That's
3.
Candy Shop.
Yeah.
Candy Shop was booty. It was so commercial.
What the dog? I
Bergie-
hated
Bergie
Candy
said, Bergie
Shop.
said you tripping.
There you go.
Now, I'm not tripping, Bergie. You tripping, Bergie.
You know when I fell in love?
Bergie, you got on Tim's right now, bruh. I know what you on, my nigga. Like, you got on the New York fitted. You probably watching the Knicks. Like, you, Bergie. It's all good, my nigga.
Said
I
he
know
watching
what
the
you,
Knicks.
yeah, bro. I'm telling you, I know,
Shorts
bro.
and Timbs
Yeah,
on right
shorts
now.
and Tim's on right now. Yankees fitted. You know what I'm saying? Probably got like an old Wu-Tang album
is my
playing
shit
on
right
his
here.
phone.
This when I heard this shit,
No,
like,
Wankster was
This
it.
set the world on
Yeah,
fire.
Wankster was it.
This whole album was incredible.
Yo,
And you can't credit Dr. Dre with Wankster because he had Wankster before he even got to Interscope.
yeah.
you know why I
he
love
did that.
You know why I love Candy Shop so much? The Dan Band from The Hangover. I take you to the
Oh.
candy shop
At the end.
and let you
At the
lick my
wedding.
lollipop.
That's
Go
better
ahead,
than the
girl,
50
don't
Cent
you
version.
stop.
Can you
Keep
find
on
that?
going till you
Tom,
hit the spot.
Find
You
that
can
for
have
me.
it your way.
Hangover.
How do you
The
want it?
Hangover.
You can back that thing up, or
Candy
should I
shop.
push
You gotta
up
go to
on
YouTube.
it? I got it. I got it in my phone.
Now that's better than 50 shit.
That shit was dead cold.
You know what I'm saying?
That shit funny.
What do you
You
say?
be an info, I'll be an info.
Bergie, you know what I'm saying? We got Bergie. We gotta get Bergie up here,
Didn't he
man.
start saying Remy Ma at the end or something?
Yeah.
Remy Ma.
Remy Ma.
Yeah, so man,
Snap.
I don't know, man. I don't even know how we got off into that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't even know
If
how
I
we
get
got-
married again, the Dan Band will be the band in my wedding.
I don't even know how we got off into that. But we gonna do this though. Speaking of 50 Cent and all that type of shit, I want to give a shout out.
Come in, come downstairs, bro.
I want to give a shout out to the homie. Yep, we gotta let him in. Shout out to the homie Pop Smoke. Rest in peace. But he just broke a record today. So I want to applaud him. and air horn him.
Yeah.
He broke MC Hammer and Eminem's record. MC Hammer and Eminem were tied for 16 weeks at number one. An album. That's the longest an album has spent weeks at number one was 16 weeks. Pop Smoke broke it this week with 17 weeks. His album has been at number one. So shout out to Pop Smoke for that. Like I said, you know, this generation be tripping. They be taking niggas out of here way before their time. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Something that I learned the other day that was kind of dope. You want to speak on it?
Go ahead, girl.
You don't like Pop Smoke at all? Why you don't like him? Oh yeah, well you know he yeah. I mean,
That shit cold.
Dead cold.
Brooklyn niggas know. They know me too. For real.
Oh, they know you.
Some of them niggas know me for real.
I mean, well, you know, you a gangster for real though. So you know what I'm saying? Like that ain't even shit for play. So I can understand you not liking Pop Smoke. I get it. He throwing the rakes down and shit. You know what I'm saying? I get it. You know what I'm saying? We still gotta salute him though. He did a feat.
I'm sipping the Hennessy like a Fago in this bitch.
I do anything we as black people accomplish. I am, no matter who it is, I do appreciate it. I just not listen to his music.
Yeah, by affiliations and you know and ties that you got going on. I
can't
dig
lie,
it.
though. For a minute, I was stuck when I heard she wanna with the woo. I said,
that shit was.
Let me turn this up.
His album.
50 Cent is an excellent executive producer, though. Yeah. We all know that from television and music. He
the little nigga sound like it.
Yeah,
so he knew exactly what to do with it.
But what was dope is Pop Smoke sought him out. You know what I'm saying? He saw 50 out.
Are they really cousins?
Yeah.
They really cousins?
They ended up finding out they were cousins. But Pop, when he first approached 50, he didn't know. You know what I'm saying? That he was cousins, but I mean that they were related at all.
And I also hate the fact that, I mean, it's off the subject, but I hate the fact he had to lose his life over some dumb stuff.
Yeah, me too.
So, you know what I mean? I'm a man before anything. I just don't like his disrespect, but I don't wish death on nobody.
So the New York drill scene.
I fuck with it hard.
You fuck with it?
Yeah, I fuck with it hard. I'm more of a
who you like, 22 G's?
No. That's what
you know I'm fucking with you.
I like what's the dude? Sean.
No.
He was signed with Gucci. Sean. Coast to Ghost.
Oh, Coast to Ghost.
Coast to Ghost. Yeah, I like that little nigga, man. That nigga cold. I like some of the Woo niggas. That
Fabio?
No.
He can't like Fabio. He GDK.
Yeah. What's his name? The big Woo. He dark skinned, black banger or something. Not banger, it's something I forgot, but he a Woo nigga and he cold too. You know what I'm talking about? Like I listen to some Woo niggas. Every Woo nigga ain't GDK, so I can't. You know what I mean?
But Fabio,
you gotta think too.
Fabio GDK though.
Yeah, I know. You gotta think too, bro. What's calling them? They Woo. Bobby Smurder them. They Woo niggas. So you know what I'm saying? I listen to Smurder though.
You like Smurder though?
Yeah, I like his amp shit. Yeah.
For sure.
Trail made it in the building.
Trail made it in the building. What's going on, man? Yeah, no.
So you came down
there and pulled up on us.
Yeah. No, like the bat signal.
Yeah, okay. Oh shit. Yeah. I fucks with it, my nigga.
We on the #1 podcast in the city too.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
Hey, only reason this is why I really reached out to you. I said it's gonna take off quicker than he know. I said everybody on it. I said hell no, I gotta give me a spot first. Hell, let me hit this nigga up, bro.
What you say you had to get on here before it filled up, man? I appreciate
it. It ain't just
bro.
Before it filled up. I wanted to get on before it blew up.
Appreciate
I'm like,
it, bro.
I want to be one of them niggas that when it blow up, like I was on that bitch, bro. I was on there, bro.
Appreciate that, my
you know
nigga.
What I'm saying? Like facts. And then y'all got good conversation of like the shit y'all talk about. You know what I'm saying?
You can't fit it. That's mine.
All right. Say less.
Ladies first. I need a small me, please.
Small these are gifts?
Yeah, these are gifts.
Oh,
these is gifts,
nigga.
Yeah.
Small me, please.
Why you can't wear that? You don't feel like being the Lion King? Extra large. Oh, this is extra large.
Scalez, you wear a small?
Right.
You gotta grow up.
I'm childish.
You ain't got no smalls?
I wear smalls.
It's a,
Shout out to homie Trail made it, pulled up with gifts. Tommy, you ain't.
I like that.
My man.
Hey, I do like that brewer. I do like that brewer color. That's nice.
That's the small.
No, I'm gonna bring you back.
Okay.
He got a bunch of them too, all sizes. Yeah, I like that brewers one. I can't lie.
If you ain't got a small, you got a kid's large.
Right.
My nigga need a medium.
I'm about connection, bro. You know what I mean? I ain't never had nobody to connect. You know how you got big homies that teach you stuff, and you got homies that want to hinder you and keep you in the same position. So me, I thought of a network tactic. I got this barcode. I got this QR code on this shirt. So like, since I'm gifting y'all the shirt, I'm gonna want y'all to send me the link to the show or the podcast, or however it can get right to the podcast, and I embed the link in the shirt.
Mm-hmm.
So like, whoever gets a shirt, if your business is official or you got like a link, you got music, Spotify, whatever.
Oh, that's so
you
fucking
send me the
dope.
link, and I put it inside this code. And it's not just an individual thing. That's why I say I take away the individual part of it. You know what I mean? Make it a team effort to where like, all right, I got a song out. He's got a song out. You know what I mean? Y'all got hot artists coming through on the regular. You know what I'm saying? So if they get a shirt, hey man, send me your link to your YouTube. Send me your link to your Spotify, your iTunes. As soon as they scan the shirt, it pop up. And I connected it to a drive.
That's fire.
So
That's fire.
Up. It's a whole
Fire.
Yeah, he showed hit me up
my man
I got,
showed up with the
get your
goodies.
QRC. I'm like, nah, bro, don't. I'm here to support you right now. Let me support you right now. I don't want my QRC on.
Yeah, that's fire, bro.
You know what I'm saying? And then he black owned. So
shout out to homie Trail made it, man. Yeah. And the name of the line is what, bro?
Mud Brothers.
Mud Brothers.
Okay. See no, hear no, speak no. That's their name.
Hear no, see no, speak no.
Like, you know what I mean? See how I scanned it and popped up right here.
So what we're gonna do, because we're trying to get traffic to the YouTube page, is that we're gonna give you the link for the YouTube. So when they scan the QR code, it'll take them directly to our YouTube page.
Yep.
What size is them shirts? Because I want to get them shirts.
I'm gonna get you. I got
you want to give them away?
Yeah, why not? Shit, I can't fit.
Let's give them away. Let's do a
giveaway.
That's an extra large.
Man, hey, I'm
Tommy, grab you whichever one you want.
This is a large.
Whatever's left, we're gonna give away.
This motherfucker fire right here.
Large. It's too baggy. Man, you on that Jim Jones shit.
Yeah, I like my shit.
You like the tight fit.
Yeah, I like my shit to fit.
You know, I'm trying to show his arms.
It's got to be a medium.
I'm trying to manifest a large.
Trail gonna bring me right. Trail gonna get me
Hey,
right.
I ain't gonna lie. Enough. Me and the wife, we got a boutique. You know what I mean?
Extra large.
We literally
in between.
Right up the street.
Okay.
We do just like all online.
This is an extra large as well. So we got two extra larges and a large. Let's figure out how we gonna give them away.
Hey man, I ain't never seen myself on TV.
What? That's an extra shirt right there.
No, he said he keeping that one.
Okay,
The Brewers
one.
This one mine.
Okay, so
Tommy has the one in his hand.
Okay,
so
it's two.
So it's two. Okay,
This is like alpha, like
Yeah, that's dope.
That's real dope.
Medium.
So
I was looking at it like that's dope.
We gotta figure out.
Hey, I literally sit like I was on my way to go do some custom orders now. Like what I try to do is,
I was like, skirt.
if you send me the shoe, like send me the shoe you want to match, send me the outfit you want to match, and I try to do a quick turnaround. If I got the colors, I'm getting it done the same day. You know what I mean? But if anything, I try to get it to you.
Show the back.
You gotta see the backs of them.
Yeah, the backs of the Mud
Backs
Brothers
is
logo.
that's
I'll
just a
open up
promo
for you.
shirt. The back of that one called that orange and black one.
So we got two. We got a large and we got what's this? An extra large, right? Yeah. So we got two shirts. I'm gonna figure out who we gonna give them away to. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if anybody knows, but me and Scalez love custom clothes.
Everything.
I try wear everything
like
Milwaukee.
What it do, Rick?
One-on-one. That's what I try to do, man.
Yes, sir. So shout out to homie Trail. You know what I'm saying? With the Mud Brothers clothing line. Like I said, I don't know what we gonna do. What we gonna do for people to get the shirt?
Whoever show us the first video of two big girls wrestling over a bag of Cheetos. He like, what?
Word.
I don't know if that's gonna work.
That ain't gonna cut it, boss.
They ain't gonna cut
I
it.
don't know if that's gonna work.
The first video. And they gotta be in mud.
So today also, since the name of this episode is The Art of Business, Jay-Z sells title to the Square people. You know the thing you swipe your credit card through on people's phone?
Yeah.
Sells it to the Square company, but still every artist that invested in title back in 2015 with him is still shareholders, got a piece of the deal, and he is still on the board for title. But it's just owned by Square now. So I'm gonna
just share his title or sell his share.
No, he didn't sell.
He sold the company.
He sold the company, but everybody still keeps their equity in it. Remember when he started?
Yeah.
He started title. He invited artists to come buy shares of it, and certain artists did. You know what I'm saying? And these artists were able to cash in on that move that they did with Hov in 2015. So in 2015, he sold it for 56 million. I mean, he bought it for 56 million in 2015. Today, he sold it for 297 million dollars.
Great.
And I think he sold just the majority.
Just the majority.
just the majority.
He's still the minority owner, and he still has a job. So now they're paying him a salary
To be the board member.
to be the board member. Yeah. And then all the artists who invested in it, like I said, they still got stake in the company future going, and they got paid off of this deal. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, a smart businessman, man.
Shit.
You cannot take that from Jay.
No, even if you're not a fan of him,
All
or nothing,
hail the
That's
goats.
chess move.
moves like.
All
Chess move.
hail the
And
goats.
think about it. We just reported this last week. He just did it with Ace of Spades.
Yeah.
Just did the same shit with Ace of Spades last
he
week.
just created the credit line for
The
black
app
folk.
where
Yeah,
if you got
yeah.
Hulu, Netflix,
Yeah.
and all that shit, it
Yeah.
go to your credit report now.
Yeah.
It can help with your credit.
Like,
You know what I'm
dude,
saying?
Yeah, that
Oh, man.
All hail the goats.
Shout out to the homie Hov, man. That's a big.
that you don't see people making it.
Nah,
Right.
that's big. That's moves.
That's moves.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's do it. We should do a big giveaway for these shirts. How about the 100 subscriber to the YouTube
To the
page?
YouTube.
Yeah.
That sound pretty.
We
that sound
currently
pretty dope to me.
sitting at about 52. If we can get to 100, the 100th person will get a T-shirt. So,
Dino suggested a trivia question, like who's the third guest or something like that.
oh wow,
Yeah.
the third guest we ever had.
Mhm.
Yikes.
That's a good
And
one,
it's
'cause I-
66.
66 episodes. If you know that shit, you call. Yeah, you deserve a shirt. Good one, Dino.
What size are they?
A
Is it?
large and an extra large.
No, that ain't my size. I was about to go back. Yeah.
That's
Yeah. So,
hey, bro.
Art of business. That's
Yeah.
smart, man.
like I said, shout out to Hov for that,
Shout
man.
out to the homie, man.
That's huge. Also, on some business shit, something we talk about a lot of times on here is reparations. So today it was reported the town of Evanston, Illinois, is committing $10 million to its black residents, and they're going to do payouts to black residents of Evanston, Illinois, for all the wrongdoing that's been done to
So
them.
that was real.
That's real.
That's real.
That was real. I thought it was.
Wow.
fake.
How long
I'm
you
not
have to
gonna
stay
lie.
there?
So I don't know. That's what I was wondering.
I
Like,
can go.
Move to Evanston?
Move right
Evanston
now.
gonna turn into Wakanda around this motherfucker. That's gonna be that's gonna be Chocolate City.
Right.
On my mama. But yeah, they passed it where they're giving their residents, they set aside $10 million for their black residents to get reparations.
Wow. That's what's
Wow.
up.
So
Man.
shout out to Evanston, Illinois.
Yeah,
for
shout
that.
out to them. Hopefully other people follow.
Unsubscribe and subscribe again.
Hopefully
How about
other
you
people
won
follow.
all our giveaways, Tamika?
Thank you.
How about you stop? How about no? How about no?
So all that niggas can't get no reparation shit, that's some bullshit actually. So,
Right.
because some people are about to get reparations. You know what I'm saying?
In
I
one
mean,
city.
at the end of the day, it's still bullshit
city.
because you got millions of black folks.
I mean, yeah, but at least you know they're getting it.
That's a start.
It's a start.
It's a
It's
start.
a start, and that's why I said hopefully the rest follow.
Yeah, it's an example. You know what I'm saying? For other
What is
states.
the black population in Evanston?
That's what I was
That's a
wondering.
suburb.
That's what I was wondering.
It is a suburb.
Because do $10 million sound like a lot? Yeah, it is a suburb of Chicago. That's how they describe
It's
it. the
probably
suburb
like
of Chicago.
40 black people. They gonna all be rich.
Everybody balling.
There's 35 black people, 20 black people. I can call and see if I got
It can't be a
cousins
lot.
there.
Can't be a lot.
No.
Can't be a lot.
There's 74,000 people in the city.
74,000.
But what's the census
That's
say
it.
as far as African American?
Oh, the census.
they'll
the
show
census
you that.
Wrong. The census is gonna be
Even
wrong
if
anyway.
the census
but-
wrong, it's gonna be a close number because ain't no black.
That's what they
Yeah.
going by though.
Yeah.
That's where they came up with the 10 million. Had to be off a census head count.
Right.
16%.
Oh, so 16%
That's a
of
big number,
74.
though.
16.5% of
74,000?
74,000.
Dang, y'all got me doing work.
That's a big number, though.
That is
I ain't even gonna try to do it off the top of my head.
7,
We said what, 74,000. Let's say 75,000.
it's about it's about 13,000 people.
11.
11,000.
Close to 12. Yeah.
$12,375.
I was close.
People.
So 12,000 people.
So basically, they
Divided
get
by 10 million.
Yeah,
That's some good money.
that's
that's
some good
a
money,
nice
bro.
chunk of change.
So what they getting paid every week, every month? I mean,
They didn't break down exactly how they were doing the payments, but they just said that they had $10 million.
they should have said 10 million plus that 40 acres and that mule we promised you.
That would have been dope.
That would have been
too.
dope.
It's like
But the-
$830.
But the
Huh?
That's like $830.
$830.
Yeah, did I calculate that right?
No,
I
you
don't
did
think
not.
you did.
I
dog.
did.
No,
It's about $830.
Yeah.
that's
Per
it.
person?
Stupid. Yeah.
Oh, that ain't shit.
That ain't shit.
$10 million ain't a lot, actually.
For 12,000 people?
That ain't shit, man.
No, that's not.
You get more for COVID relief.
And you ain't
That shit
gonna
on my stimulus check.
They
You
did
ain't-
better on the
you ain't-
pandemic.
got that shit on my stimulus check.
Right.
you ain't gonna get the mule because they gave away all that land. You see what I'm saying? That was the problem. That was the finesse with the 40 acres and the mule. They had already gave that land away. You
Man,
weren't
that's-
getting it.
But I think
You wasn't getting it anyway. That was the lie. Like, oh yeah, 40 acres and
I
a mule.
feel you. But
We don't even have 40 acres to give a motherfucker. Like, it's gone.
I don't think they lying.
We sold Alaska.
You know how much land?
You get what I'm
It's
saying? We bought these places from people.
What is it?
They never,
It's
you mean
gone.
They took these
Yeah,
places.
whatever. Bought them, took them. Because the Louisiana Purchase, they had to pay for that. They paid France for that. shit.
But you gotta think too. A lot of this land is unspoken land that these people just run. Nobody is bought. Nobody has claim to, and they just be like, "I'm gonna give it to a white person."
Like,
That's
bro,
how they are.
I mean, they keep telling us they don't have land, but Montana and Wyoming and South Dakota,
But
ain't no
there's
motherfuckers
also-
living
but
in
there's
them.
also-
Georgia though, when you go
Georgia,
to Georgia open. People don't even know
But
that.
there's also unaccounted land that black people own that is being strong armed by the government,
Right.
and they telling them that's not
I
theirs.
swear you
but
would
it's
think
theirs.
Boosie got 40 acres in the mule.
Facts.
Like Georgia,
I've
bro.
seen it.
You've been to Georgia
Yeah,
plenty
no,
times.
they just shot the fucking
You see
coming
how
to.
much
They just shot coming to America at Rick Ross' house.
Yeah,
Man,
that's
he got a
dope.
whole-
That's
that boy got
dope.
a whole- ooh, excuse me.
That's
That boy
dope.
got a whole,
But I'm just talking about the land. Like
basketball
sometimes they
court,
just
zip
lie to
line,
us.
Jungle gym.
They a lot of us quick.
Me,
Oh, we
one
had
part.
no. Every time I drive around, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
especially here in Wisconsin,
Yep.
you know how much land up
Even
here?
that land y'all talking about, somebody owned that shit. That's what I'm saying. They gave that shit away already. Real estate is the number one thing in America. Like,
It is.
land.
Somebody got some money.
Think about land, bro. They done killed them. They wiped out Indians for land, bro.
Yeah.
Period. They didn't have no other gripe or
Land.
beef with them people at all, but that they wanted their land. Like, oh, y'all got to move around. So they wiped out a whole.
It's profitable.
Yeah.
Actually, the other thing, because I was asking somebody about trade around the world, and they were talking about India or something like that. You know, people have like textiles as their main trade. or whatever.
Absolutely.
I looked up America. America's main trade is insurance.
Insurance and real, and then the second
Insurance
thing
and
is real estate.
Insurance and real estate.
Insurance is the number one thing.
That's our trade.
con.
You dying.
The con.
Yeah.
You dying and getting
One
sick.
of the greatest
America
cons
was built
ever
off
made.
blood, so it makes sense.
It makes sense that we going through a pandemic and we are the long one that's stretching it out the most. but we the
So our
most
insurance
powerful.
company and pharmaceutical companies can make money. They make vaccines.
No, Ray.
and-
Episode 3
Have
was not
anybody-
on YouTube.
Have anybody took the
Extra.
vaccine shot yet?
I don't even think they're gonna be able to find episode 3.
No.
They're gonna have to know it.
Take that shot.
Oh, that's
They gonna have to
actually
know it.
you. Well, you don't.
And we didn't have a guest on episode 3. See, the question is our third guest ever.
Yeah, so we didn't even have a guest. Yeah, right. We didn't have a guest on episode 3. I'll give y'all a hint where you can find it at on my Instagram page. That's the only one place you're gonna be able to find it at if you're trying to go find it. So they are cheaters. Go ahead. Because I don't even remember. who
Ray
our
talking
third
about
guest
it's not
was.
there. I won. No, Ray, that's not.
That's
That's not how
That's
this works.
not how it works, man.
That's not how any of this
This
works.
at all.
It's
You know
not
what
there.
I'm
I
saying?
won. Oh shit.
At all.
That
So
shit funny.
so what y'all think about Biden and y'all second stimulus? He giving it to y'all?
Just give it to me.
Yeah, he gonna get it to
He
us.
giving it to us?
Give it
I'm
to
all
us.
for the free money.
He done reneged on 2 things already, though, right?
But Henry,
I ain't gonna even
he
start.
actually
I don't
the
jinx myself.
he's actually the one that put that bill in. It wasn't nobody else.
What
He
did-
put
what did
that
he
deal
renege on?
there.
He reneged on the 2 G's. It was supposed to be
Yeah,
2
he
G's.
reneged on the 2 G's and said 1,400.
And then unemployment, he only put 100 into unemployment. Trump then put 300 into unemployment. He only put 100 in it.
I mean, because you got to think.
But he opened up the who can get the 1,400 to a wider group of people.
He gave them people that's on child.
Yeah,
So
like
what
if
he
you
did-
if you a child support, if you're a college
Okay.
student, you can get it now.
But
And if you elderly on a fixed income, you can get it now.
But if you make over like 80 or 100,000, you can't.
You can't get it.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
But households that's making 150 can get it. Like if you and your spouse
Yeah,
combined
if
are
you and
making
your spouse,
75 and it adds up to 150, y'all can still get it.
But is that for does that 1,400 also comes with the dependent? Like if you have a dependent.
Oh yeah,
like
they
your
get it.
mom.
I forgot. Sure, you know what they're giving for a child?
It's a
I
little
forgot
bit-
what
it's
it
a little bit
is.
extra.
It's a lot.
It's a
It was a
little bit-
nice size number though.
Yeah,
I thought
it's
it
like
was
a
12.
It's like a double. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's almost a
it's-
double.
yeah, I think it was
Oh, man,
1,200
I'm
per
finna be rich.
kid.
Hey,
The last
I'm
time?
rich.
No.
I'm finna be rich.
Oh, I don't know.
Fuck that.
He said I'm gonna be rich.
Because I think a household, what was it?
Yo.
What was it? 3,200 is what they could max out at, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, a household can max out at 3,200. Yeah, so that would be about right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know
Girl,
said
you must say
1,400
me.
person, 1,400 per person?
Yeah, but it's 14. It said 1,400 per person, but I didn't see like that's why I asked about the child. What if it's
yeah.
That's why I asked
Hey,
about that.
man, I ain't gonna lie. I'm just gonna be quiet.
Quiet, yeah,
I
look,
ain't
you said you
jinx
don't wanna
myself.
jinx
But
yourself.
what I'm
huh?
gonna say
Yeah,
is
yeah, I'm
they've
not
been
talking about
broadcasting though that this pandemic will last for a decade, if not more. They've been broadcasting that. So that's telling me like that vaccine y'all taking is some motherfucking chips, because that shit ain't. And when that bitch passed out on the stage, I said, I ain't taking that shit, bro. I ain't taking that shit, bro.
They didn't open the vaccine up
Man,
to more
I ain't-
people.
My
I ain't
grandpa
taking that
told me
shit.
don't never take nothing the government give you free. Besides Quest.
And cheese, because that
cheese.
cheese was great, nigga. I don't know what you
And that cheese didn't even burn.
That cheese is great.
That
nigga.
cheese didn't
That
even
shit
burn.
ain't melt, but it
That shit
tasted
did not
good.
melt.
It didn't melt at
My
all.
grandfather used to make them grilled cheese sandwiches. That shit be layered on top of the bread. That shit would never
You see-
melt
you
on the
see
bread. It would
you
just
see-
get
you see the
brown.
square.
It
Yeah,
was brown.
it's
It's
just
just brown.
brown
Yeah,
and
you're
shit.
right. With little bubbles
Like,
on
what's
top.
this Hennessy mix?
Do they
Real
still,
Paul, what the
do they
fuck is
still
on
make
it?
government cheese?
Hell
I don't
no.
think
Can
so.
you still you can't get
Nope.
a you can't get a block
I
of
would like to
government
get some
cheese?
Nope.
block of that and burn it live right here on air and see how long it take to burn that motherfucker.
Oh,
It might take
That
days.
episode would be 3
It'll
weeks
take you
long.
2 years. 2 years. That bitch still burning. Right?
That shit it didn't even melt.
It didn't melt. It just bubbled up and turned black.
That's one cheese.
But we lived, we
We
survived.
lived. We
I was gonna
survived
say
on
that
that shit.
cheese bread mama used to
Who
make
else?
out
Because
that
that's what we
oven,
do.
though.
We
Wait,
survive.
Part on
Yeah.
top
Who
was
had,
good.
oh, y'all see.
And they be amazed at how we survived.
I don't know how
Like,
y'all
they be
life
blown
was.
away. Like, how the fuck did they make it out of that?
I don't know how y'all life was. I ain't grew up in middle class. I literally grew up in poverty where we had the big cans of peanut butter. It wasn't no.
Oh yeah, we're
Oh yeah,
No,
all
the
the
big
oil on
jar,
top.
metal
Yeah.
tubs,
Yeah.
all the oil.
yeah, with the oil on the
with
top.
oil on top,
Yeah,
and we had the lard. We didn't have cooking grease. We had lard.
yeah. I'm talking about the white
yeah.
label with the black letters,
Oh,
my
God.
nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah. Harvey
Yeah.
Harvey fell off. You know what I'm
OG
saying? Yeah, Pops
OG
fell off for a
OG
minute,
ain't
man.
fall
Shit,
off,
I know how
man.
that shit go. Yes, he
I mean,
did. Shit, I can
yeah,
hear
I
the
mean,
the
testify
story, so
to
the
it.
story goes in the 90s when the government can no longer get the cheese for cheap, the government cheese is dwindled away, so no longer.
Also, their distributor went up on the price.
Right.
So I was about to say, so
but
they
you- but
plug
Or they
went
went,
up.
or they
Plug
switched to
went
a
up.
different
The plug
distributor.
went up on the
Plug went
price.
up,
That's
yeah.
what
It was
they
the
was.
same one.
It was the
'Cause
same.
that wasn't no real cheese, bro.
Well, you can apparently you can get it on Amazon.
He's like, hey
I'm
fam.
going to Amazon just to see.
He's
bruh.
like, hey fam.
They
I
sell
just got it
government
for
cheese.
11.
They
No, I'm
sell
gonna
it
need
on
16.
Amazon. Bruh, if they sell it,
If
Sharif,
you buy
Sharif,
government
we're gonna
cheese
throw a
on
90s party,
Amazon,
have a
please
cheese
call me.
spread, and our cheese spread gonna be government cheese.
I don't
That's
even wanna
cold
try-
for your
I don't
90s
even- I
party.
don't
On
even wanna
what?
try that
Let's
shit.
go.
Nigga, we got government
Let's
cheese.
go.
I want to
don't
be
even
honest
try
with
it.
y'all, and I never seen it mold.
You
Y'all
never
make-
tried
No,
it?
it
You
never
had
molded.
It never
When
molded.
did it mold?
Oh, you was
I
blessed.
never seen it mold.
Your mama would have had that
Apparently.
cheese
I-
forever. That
I
shit
remember
never
No,
molded.
it would turn hard. It would
Yeah,
turn
oh, yeah.
hard
Remember
and
it would
get
get
dark
hard,
and
yeah.
But
orange.
it never
Orange
molded
around
though.
the edges.
Cheese
Yeah.
supposed to mold,
It was,
bro.
it was owned by Lando Lakes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Whoa.
just look at
Lando
that.
Lakes, yeah, $143.
For
For a block of
It's
cheese.
$1.79 an ounce.
I said for 146.
And nigga, that motherfucker like this small.
Sonny said Indian reservations still get government
Oh, that's
cheese.
the little one.
Hey, look, I would tell you that's who really run Wisconsin.
Yeah. Oh no, they running.
They
Yeah.
talk about the Jews and shit.
That's what I went
Potawatomi run Wisconsin, bro. I don't care what nobody say. Potawatomi has their hand in everything. I mean, from construction,
my nigga,
all that shit.
My nigga Dino said, "Fuck a cheese spread. He need the recipe to that MPS granola."
I work at MPS. Don't none of that shit exist no more.
What about
what about looking at them kids' plates? I'll be like,
what was that thing?
We
They
don't
had
peanut
the
butter.
chicken.
Mock
Chicken legs.
Mock
chicken legs still there?
That's the only thing that's still there.
The mock chicken leg is the goat of MPS.
That's the only thing that's still there.
Don't forget that chopped chicken and gravy, bro.
I ain't gonna lie.
Hell no. I ain't like that shit was leftovers, bro.
I ain't fuck with that chopped chicken and gravy. I ain't like that. I used to eat the pizza. I used to be geek for pizza day.
That was the nastiest pizza in the
world.
world.
Pizza was awful. It was
horrible, bro.
It was awful, but we ate it.
It was good to me.
Only thing I
and a chicken patty.
And I had to pay
chicken patties.
Yeah.
Chicken patties was fire.
Hey, I remember
niggas traded chicken patties in school like we was in jail.
What about those peanut butter?
You ever felt like I felt
No,
like
the peanut butter bars and the peanut butter cookies.
peanut butter bars was good.
Yeah,
The peanut butter cookies was fucking great.
Fire.
And they raisin cookies was good too. But you know what fucked me up? I knew we was poor, but somehow my mama lied to me. She didn't tell me she was making that much money. Because the next time I went to school, the next year, they was like, "You gotta pay for lunch." I said, "No, I don't." Fuck is you talking about?
Pay $1.75.
$1.75. How petty was that they was charging us $1.25 for lunch?
How petty was that? They gave us that little punk ass 4-digit code to remember.
Yeah, I don't know what the
Shit, now in the schools they got to remember it's S420907. Now my little kids, little babies be walking up 5. They don't even know their numbers, nigga. They got to remember that code to eat lunch, breakfast, and dinner.
Hey, my nigga Shay said mock chicken leg is top tier. Oh God,
it is. Mock chicken leg is godlike.
Mock chicken leg is what Stamps is in the prison.
I can tell you for a fact in schools the two top budget items is transportation and food. It's millions of dollars in both of those things. So they get reimbursement from the government is important. So that number was they cash cow.
So how much you think the state paid the city? Because I don't know which one, but how much you think the state and city pay these bus companies to take these kids?
Oh, he would know. He would know. He said
So
budget.
listen, he was a principal at a choice school, right? And I worked at a choice school, so I remember how these budgets used to go. My mother was a principal at one of those at one point.
Oh, the school who paid for the buses?
Listen, bro, Harambe transportation. Our transportation budget for Harambe was damn near $1 million, bro.
Yep.
And most of our kids lived in the Harambe on the east side. Most of our kids lived in walking distance.
What's the
For the few kids that we were busing, it was damn near $1 million.
It makes sense because everybody be like, "Man, you need to be a bus driver, bro. You know how much money we make?" And I'm like,
the bus drivers don't make shit.
No, they don't make shit. The company is getting
it. But still, though, I'm talking about
they only work when they
you only work twice and dropping off, picking up, and you making $20 an hour doing that.
But the contract, like the school 19th and
bro,
Keith,
for field trips. Remember how they used to whack you for field trips?
All right.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
bro. They
that.
kick your ass for a field trip, dog.
Yep. And most of the money was for the bus.
Yep.
I mean, pretty much.
No, I'm talking about when you're budgeting for a field trip.
Yeah.
That's why I asked that because
Chuck E. Cheese and all that shit give you breaks because you bringing kids.
No, the government supported the lunch.
The bus company don't give you no discount.
The school was responsible for the transportation.
Okay, so the government supports.
But how about this? If you're a principal of a school and you get $8,000-9,000 per student, you gonna pay for transportation to get those kids from all over the city to get to your school. So you front up like $4-5 million for your transportation to make sure all those kids come to your school, because every day they come to school, you getting that, you get
now that makes sense. Because remember back in the day, it could be a kid in the hood and he going to school in Franklin, the bus come get him. Now they be like, if you ain't staying in Franklin district, we not coming to get you. So now
they got extra to do that.
Yeah.
Franklin got extra money to do that.
Yeah, they got.
They don't do it no more though. Like they I haven't seen them do it. They
don't want us no more.
Like Glendale don't do it no more. Like Glendale used to pick up. They got
paid to desegregate their schools. That was the desegregation of schools.
Exactly.
And Glendale, funny part is Glendale Elementary, the only school in Glendale, is ran by a black woman.
There's a couple of them.
She
over
the
there.
coolest
No,
person
most
in
of
the
the
world.
black,
too.
most of the black
Her
principals
husband is
left
also
NPS and went to 220.
Yeah.
her husband also worked at North Division. Like it's crazy. Like,
But that's what all
She
of most of the
coolest woman in
principals.
world.
That's where you go to 220. That's like retirement for a principal. Like if you worked in NPS, your next stop is 220. Then the next stop you're out in retirement. You're out the door.
I can tell you this: I'd rather be in the hood than some of those suburban schools. Just
I bet.
for a fact, those white people crazy.
Yeah.
yeah, they are.
Crazy.
But we
They
are
get
too.
mad.
We are
hope
too.
you they friend.
Only thing
We
I
a
don't like.
product of
Only
them,
thing
though.
I don't like is I'd be afraid to say because my daughter, well, these kids today. I'm talking about. I don't care what kid you are. Right now, every black kid like grew up born with computer technology. That shit weird as a bitch for some reason. But only thing I don't like is like my daughter get older and she in these white schools and these white boys want to shoot something up. That'd be my thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, because the education is what them people really were. Some people really weren't trying to teach us in MPS, bro. Some people like, I'm here to get a check. I don't give a fuck what y'all do. And I hate it.
They're everywhere though.
That's everywhere.
They're everywhere. They're just concentrated.
But
in
when I
APS.
go to these white schools, well, I don't want to say white schools, but that's what the fuck they are. But when I go to some, these people be on, they don't be on the kids. Get what I'm saying? Like how we grew up is different because we did have teachers who believed in us, but we also had a lot of teachers that was like, yo, I'm getting a check. It don't even give a fuck. But in white school, they teaching you. They might not believe in you, but they teaching you. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
Well, look, Mookie remembered her S number. S7920695. That's exactly how them numbers be.
Yeah, she's savage as a
And
mother.
I remember when I first
Hey, this nigga
when I
Shay
first went
shit.
back to NPS, I'm
My
like,
chicken legs at Woodman's.
yeah, they are at Woodman.
No, but we were shocked. We were shocked because Dino said mock chicken legs was trash.
No,
Bogus.
Dino.
where
But Dino just wanted me back
Right.
with the coffee cake.
The coffee
On my
cake.
mama,
I saw
that
the
NPS
Oh,
coffee
for-
cake was
Oh,
cold.
you can. I ain't never had no bad coffee cake
I ain't gonna
ever.
lie to you. I ain't eat none of that.
Yo,
shit.
I used to
A
smash
coffee
that
cake, my
coffee
nigga?
cake.
Hey, bro, they gave me that
That
4-digit
coffee
code.
cake was cold.
What?
I ain't
I ain't
gonna
gonna.
front.
Hey, real talk though.
What?
You brought up.
Cold lunch.
You brought up peanut butter cookies, bro. That peanut butter
No.
cookies was 100.
Them was the ones I used to be nice to the lunch ladies, nigga, to get them, nigga, on my mama.
So the one thing
Swear
about
to God, I used to
MPS,
charm the fuck out the lunch lady for them cookies and shit. On the real, for them extras.
the government subsidy, you can get your food from the government and they'll send it to you all at one time, and you just gotta have freezers to keep that
Freezers to
shit.
keep it in.
So you keep that shit, you get it cheaper, and they got that shit is going to be the same all the time because it's the same shit. Other schools that don't have that money, they don't have the space for it, they'll have to get Harvey Scales,
I'm
food
glad you
companies
said
Food
that.
service,
food
yeah.
service, and they'll come in and cook it for you.
I want to know how can I get that because I'm starting to do what the Black Panthers did, the breakfast for the kids.
Feed
in
the-
the morning.
feed the
I want to
neighborhood.
feed. You know what I'm saying?
Especially in a
I wanna
time
do that
like
again.
this.
That's dope.
That's
Like,
why I
dope.
think
I
with
ain't
the
gonna lie, we can link it. We can do that. Me and
Well, you already know, bro. Like,
I'm
bro,
with that.
I'm a hip hop artist. Niggas know me. Niggas know all the shit I did in my past too.
Ooh.
But I don't ask for the fame, bro. Like literally, I do stop the violence rallies. I'm not calling nobody news. Come see me.
You ain't
Scalez,
never
you know that?
had him? Y'all didn't have him?
The
The Minute Maid. You remember the little Minute Maid? Push
Oh, yeah,
push
push
pops?
Oh, the little juicy.
We didn't have them.
This
The
big,
frozen- the
bro.
frozen popsicles?
You
Like-
could slide them up. And,
Nigga,
them shits was-
I would have
I ain't gonna
like
lie.
6 of them.
Man,
I
what?
wasn't with it, bro.
You want your-
I ain't
you went
like
to?
my lips changing colors. and shit,
Bayview,
bro. I
John
ain't
Muir,
gonna lie to
and Parkview.
you. That
Man.
was weird.
This was a bougie nigga,
Yeah,
bro.
they had them, bro. Where I was
Wait, you
at, they
said
had them.
Bayview. And where?
John Muir.
That was hood.
Mir had them
Parkview
joints.
was
Parkview.
hood
Hey,
too.
this the only time. This the only
Bayview
time.
was not that hood, bro. Not when I grew up. I know we the same, around the same age too, baby.
What school did you go to?
I went to Washington and North Division.
I mean,
And in comparison, no.
in comparison,
comparison to
No.
either one of them
Right,
motherfuckers. No, nigga.
You right.
Man.
I
Yo,
got
what up?
Hey, this is the only time I speak bad about fat girls in school.
Hold on,
You
man.
go to fat girls and get your food because they didn't want to eat and look like they was fat. And
Yeah,
lunch.
yeah,
Say,
yeah,
hey, you want your
yeah.
coffee cake? They give it to you.
Yeah, they give it to you. They
Hey,
want to look
I
fat.
do
I'm glad
remember
you
the
say that.
Fruitopia juice machine.
Man, I met
Yep,
some of
them
the
too.
baddest. I met some of the most beautiful fat girls in history in high school.
Mhm.
I'm talking about beautiful. And like you just said, they was
Yeah, they gonna
Don't
give
give
you
your
their
food
food
to
because
me.
they don't want to look
let's
fat.
go kick it, let's go drink.
Hey, Shuri, can I have your
I used to
coffee
bring
cake?
a bottle.
But I was a
I
little
was at
slimmer
Malcolm
back
X. when
You
they
gonna
had
eat
that-
your
yeah,
cone
they had
bread?
all
Somebody
the
said,
stuff.
somebody said she went to Bayview and Mirror.
Who?
Your life was fucked up.
Oh,
Who was the baby on there?
Melissa Smith. Yeah.
That's what's up.
I went to the hardest.
She a true queen.
I went to the hardest middle school in history.
What?
Walker.
Man, I don't care what I don't care what nobody say. You know, I'm probably younger than everybody in the room.
Yeah.
Malcolm X, when it was on the east side,
it was different.
Was
it was
gladiator.
It was
bro. Wait,
what was it called before?
It was Victor. It was Fulton.
Yeah,
Robert
Fulton.
Fulton. Robert
Right,
Fulton.
we used to get out of school at like 4:30.
King
bro.
is Dr. King is
Victor Berger.
Now that's the school I went to in elementary.
I knew it. I knew you was gonna say that.
No, I knew
You
it
completed the trifecta, the most hood schools in the city.
At all 3 levels.
Wait, what was the other one?
He went to
I went
Victor Berger.
I went to Victor Berger. I didn't go to
then
King.
went to Walker.
Then went to
and then went to
Walker.
Washington in North Division.
Okay, well, listen to this.
No, you got the.
My last year at Victor Berger, the last year, that's when they changed it to Martin Luther.
The King, yeah.
My last year. Facts.
That's all I know.
I mean, you gotta think
All I know is
They
Victor
didn't want
Berger.
you there when
I
they was
grew up
trying
on
to
the
make it
east side
historic.
and I grew up in Ghost Town. So I grew up on First and Concordia.
Yeah, them was your neighborhood schools.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Right.
Then with Ghost
Ghost
Town,
Town.
Walker wasn't Walker.
No,
was
Walker wasn't your neighborhood
But I
school.
did. But listen though, because when I left Dr. King, I went straight to Forest Home and I stayed on 15th and Orchard.
Oh, so that was your then
There
then Walker was
black
your
people-
neighborhood
There was
school.
no black people on 15th.
What did I
Orchard.
just say the other day about
on the
15th,
south side?
Don? Because I work on 9th and Windlake right
It wasn't-
now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
Right.
I just told him
Now,
that the other
listen,
day. I was
when
like,
I
all the
grew
black
up-
people go this way and that way, and they stop after like
Can I tell you something
27th Street.
stupid? I'll tell you something stupid. When I was 17, they gave me 10 years in prison, bro. When I came home, I told my brother, I said, hey, let's ride to the south. We go to the south side. All I seen was black people. I said, hey, let's go back to the north. I'm gonna tell you why. When I did grow up on the south side, it was like 2 black families on the south side, my nigga. It was, you would never see no black person. Every store and every bar was a Native American bar.
No, if you met a nigga that said he grew up on the south side, I still be looking at niggas strange.
Yeah, I grew up on the south side. And I used to have a Green Bay Packer hat, which is funny because I don't like Green Bay Packers. I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan. But on the hat, it said it's a G thing.
I'm about to
So
turn
the
your
Latin
microphone
King
up.
homies, the Latin King homies used to be like, hey, bro, take your hat off, bro. I'm like, man, fuck you.
They went with that. They went with none of that shit.
And I ain't know nothing about game
That's
back. I was just like,
that's,
you know what I'm
that's,
saying?
that's crazy. Like people think you got that misconception about Bayview, where you think like Bayview wasn't hood. Like
I ain't saying
like,
y'all wasn't hood.
nigga,
I'm saying when I
Y'all wasn't hood.
Bro, compared
In
to
our
where
hood,
you went to
no,
high
no,
school,
of course not. Compared to North, no,
or Washington,
or Washington, no.
yeah, we was on
not even
something
close,
different.
bro.
But we fought the LKs all
I already
around
know.
the Bayview
Yeah.
I
area.
know that. And who else? The other school, Pulaski. They had all the kings in that bitch.
Dino said he's sorry to hear that. A Cowgirls fan. He's sorry to hear that, bro. Yeah,
You
he's sorry-
funny.
He's sorry to hear that, bro.
You funny.
Tell him I don't like him. Look, tell him I don't like him. Cowboy.
Yeah,
He
man.
hated
That's
on
for
the
the Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Right there.
Yeah, they hating on the Cowboys.
So yeah, on some shit that we grew up on. So Coming to
Y'all was
America
great in
sequel.
91.
Coming to America sequel comes out
Yes.
tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
I ain't
So
gonna
salute
take
to that, applaud to that. They shot it at Rick Ross' house.
Yes.
Shout out to Rick Ross.
They
They
did.
shot the whole movie at
Oh,
his house.
he did buy
Yeah,
that.
he bought Vander Holyfield's
I
old
was about to
house.
say he bought him a Tyler Perry complex.
Yeah, but he added more shit to the complex after he got it from Evander.
Yeah.
He added
And it
more
look
shit.
raw.
And it looks crazy.
Because he be having like every year, dude have pool parties and invite people he never met in his life. Like people come to his pool party, bro, just to kick it at his mansion. I'm like, he gotta have security.
Yeah, 'cause
Oh, yeah,
things
definitely.
like
he
that.
gotta have
Yeah,
security.
he definitely
Like you can be on the street, bro, and be like, man, Rick Ross got a pool party. And you gonna go up to the gate,
He
they
just-
gonna let you in.
He just called all his CO friends.
Hey man, 9 times out of 10,
You
bruh,
ain't shit.
I ain't gonna lie, I was trying to ignore it. But 9 times out of 10, bro, you know, some people be cool, man. Like,
Yeah.
hey, I done stayed in Boosie house, bro. So
Yeah,
I
yeah,
know,
you know.
like,
Oh yeah,
fam
they
was
don't even know. They don't
cool.
even know this story of that.
No,
Yeah, they got to hear that one day though.
They,
You know,
you know, it's
you the
cool.
reason somebody caught a deal, and they don't even know. But we gonna say, yeah, we gonna keep that on there. Yeah, we ain't gonna go there.
Look, we ain't gonna
That's
even
for
go
another
there.
story.
So
Yeah,
Arsenio Hall and Eddie Murphy, you know, they've been doing the press run for the movie.
He cold.
They've been doing a press run for the movie, doing interviews and shit. And today they revealed that back in the day, Paramount made them put a white person in the first Coming to America. So that's how the fat dude that worked at McDowell's,
Yeah.
Louis Anderson,
Louis
that's how he
Anderson.
ended up in the movie because Arsenio and Eddie said they fought with Paramount for weeks about not putting a white person in it, and then they finally was chilling with Louis Anderson one night at a comedy club and was like, "Hey, bro, we got a part for you in this movie that we doing."
So did Paramount feel like it would not be successful without one white person?
I guess
there was a lot of
white.
There was a lot of whitewashing in black movies back then.
Yeah, that was the thing.
They had to.
You couldn't. They said they weren't even going to green light it if they didn't cast a white person in the movie. Like they weren't even going to give them the money
But at least
for it.
Louis was a homie though. Man.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It was they homie. At least they got to pick.
Yeah.
That's what Eddie said. The novelty of it was is that they got to pick who they wanted. You know what I'm saying? Because he said normally they'll just force a motherfucker on you.
Yeah.
And he'll end up in your movie. He might be a racist, an asshole,
Could you
a fat,
imagine?
you know what I mean? All kind of shit that you don't agree with.
Could you
But he in
imagine
your movie.
Tim Allen playing that role.
Do you think that's what? Do you think that's how the industry is right now?
Hell yeah. I think that goes on a lot.
all the time?
Yeah, all the time. That's going on in every.
We just watched it happen in Black Panther.
Yeah,
yeah.
That's a great example.
The only white person in that movie was supposed to be Ulysses Claw, the bad guy.
That's it.
But they put the CIA agent in there.
Yeah.
They had to do something.
They made Ryan Coogler write dude into the script. He had nothing to do with the movie.
And the funny part is nobody really paid attention to him because they still say all black cast
yeah.
made this much money
But
for
even,
Disney.
but even if you do, but that's the whole trick to it. Is even if you do the all black cast, they gonna get theirs in there somewhere. You see what I'm
Because
saying?
somehow also Killmonger's
so they really feel like
stronger than dude too.
I mean, but you know, Killmonger ain't die though.
He was stronger than the white dude's character.
You know, he
was
ain't die.
overpowered. He forgot about him.
Yeah, you forgot about the white dude. Yeah.
But you know, he ain't die.
Ulysses Claw.
See, I'm mad at RP Chad Boseman because I wanted to see Storm. That's what I was waiting on.
It's coming.
It's coming. They still gonna do it.
They said they would not cast another Black Panther.
They lying. They lying to y'all
for years.
They lying to y'all.
Y'all
lying.
think
There's
so?
too much money on the floor.
Yeah,
too much
too
money
much.
on the floor.
Man, they replaced.
They got
Superman.
Black Panther 2
Right.
coming out,
In
but
a
they
heartbeat.
saying they not gonna replace Chad.
And Chad family ain't tripping, so that's another reason why I don't see what the big fucking deal is. Like his people done gave him the clearance.
Right.
The green
But
light
look,
on it. They said
Chad-
that's what he would have wanted.
his
He wouldn't have wanted them to end the franchise like that.
His acting. You know what he remind me of that in Black Panther. That was so much like the greatness of his acting, and that reminds me of how Heath Ledger was as Joker. Like I don't care if people Jack Nicholson the best Joker or not to me. Heath Ledger was the best fucking Joker. Heath Ledger had me believe.
Jack Nicholson was dope though.
Jack was dope.
I ain't saying
Jack was dope.
I wasn't saying he wasn't dope.
Jack was dope.
I'm saying Heath Ledger had me believe this
Yeah.
motherfucker really exists. You know what I'm saying?
I think
That's how I felt.
Jack was good, but I think Heath had the best written Joker. Like
Maybe
the
that-
Joker that
that's
he
the-
was, that's the nigga that the streets we like.
Yeah,
dude.
we know he
That's the
exists.
Joker we
He
because
was
he was
savage.
he was a savage.
He exists.
Jack was more charismatic because Jack just cold. Jack
Just,
could play anything.
just
you know what I'm
imagine
saying?
if that writing was for Jack.
Right.
Jack would have killed.
Jack
Oh, yeah,
would've killed him.
absolutely.
Jack is the white Denzel.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. That's
Jack
what
is cold.
That's what I'm saying.
I
but
believe, you
it's
know
just-
what?
it's just
I never
time
thought of
period.
it like that.
Yeah.
I
It's
just
time.
remember seeing Jack. See, they made Jack more comedy,
Yeah.
and they make Heath Ledger more dark humor.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
And
So-
and that's time.
Yeah,
period,
it's time
too.
period.
But if you've seen The Shining, you see
He
Jack
was
being
fucking
dark,
crazy.
Dog, like tell me he couldn't be the fucking dark ass Joker.
Man, I'm like, man, this motherfucker for real. He
You're right.
I mean,
You're right.
I
Like,
I
yo.
like all three except Leto. He don't even need to be mentioned.
Nah,
Because
Leto.
I didn't think all of them except Leto. Because I didn't think I was gonna like the Joker movie, but I liked it.
No, I
Like, I
liked
think
it.
he did good.
It was
Leto
was
don't
good.
even need to be mentioned.
Nah, he was.
Y'all leave Leto
I
alone.
can't say that, man.
His
'cause
role was not big enough for
I'm
him to be
hearing right
mentioned.
now. I'm hearing right now. He played the best Joker ever. Friday tomorrow it comes out too. Jack Schindler's Justice League, not the
Zack Snyder.
Snyder. Yes,
That's
Zack Snyder,
Jared
my
Leto.
fault.
That's Leto.
That's
Yeah,
Jared
they
Leto.
saying his Joker was darker than what we seen on Suicide Squad.
Hmm.
So that's what I'm like.
His role was like this.
Yeah,
big.
Suicide Squad
2
was.
minutes.
I understand.
DC losing.
Yeah,
I mean,
They can't keep
We-
up.
But like
know
I'm
that.
saying, like
When
on
you
Chad,
spend 12 years
I
building
wanted
a
to see-
damn empire of a story before I didn't even realize it was a story until like 3 years ago. Like, wait, these are all connect. These motherfuckers connect.
They
Hey, but
wasn't. They shoehorned them together. That's
do-
why they had a
did
brand
wanna
new
see
Batman.
Storm though. I did want
Right,
to see Storm
right.
and
But
Black
I'm
Panther.
just saying, just the fact that they had the
Because I don't even know
the
who
foresight
plays
to do
Storm.
that.
Who they had
It's
to play
crazy.
Storm. They keeping that.
Oh,
secret
you talking about
too.
Marvel?
Marvel.
Yeah.
Marvel's foresight was crazy.
Yeah, Marvel. Yeah,
Well, Marvel let you know what it was right away because
Yeah.
because
The
as
movie
soon
ended,
as soon as
shit.
the Incredible Hulk came out and Tony Stark came at the end,
Yeah,
you was
well,
like,
yeah.
what? This shit go together?
Every single one of them
All they
motherfuckers.
movies,
Everyone.
like, everybody get up and leave early. I mean, I'm sitting there eating my popcorn, like, hold on.
I'm
man,
waiting
this
till they
other shit
turn the
going
lights
on.
on.
Right.
I said, hold on. So
Because they definitely gonna have something at the end.
Yeah, something
You know
gonna
what I'm
happen.
I didn't realize that shit was connected. Literally, call me slow until Ant-Man. Like, these motherfuckers connected.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't watch the ending of all the rest
It's-
of them.
But you know, I saw
What's
them.
it
I
called,
didn't see them
Phase
when
4?
they came out. I saw them after they came out. So I'm watching them late.
okay.
I'm
They-
like, wait.
They in phase 4 now, so they finna blend Blade in with some shit, all that shit.
Yeah.
Dino said that Marvel follows the comic books, and they already
Nah,
have
nah,
that
yeah, they
blueprint
already-
already.
They
you read the
do,
comic book,
they
you
do,
know.
Dino. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. They do, but it's a lot of shit they take out too, bro. Like, cause people don't know that Blade was first introduced in Dracula, and then the second comic book he was introduced was Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? Like, but they started off on some other
Well,
shit.
they got a Hollywood. They got a Hollywood.
Yeah, I grew up on I grew up on all
Yeah, they got a
comics.
Hollywood.
I think Batman was the weakest fucking superhero in history. I don't care what
Yeah,
nobody
he
say.
is. Everybody knows
Thank
that.
you.
But guess what? Guess what
But
he
they
is?
be, bro, I
Guess
have
what he is
arguments
though.
with people.
Guess what he is though?
Rich.
He has the coolest shit, bro.
Yeah, he do.
And he
But
ain't
they
no
always,
broke ass.
but
They
this,
even made.
But he's not really a superhero. He's a vigilante.
He's a vigilante. Exactly.
but they, I mean, who is not a vigilante? All of them ain't no superhero because everybody going against the law to stop crime.
But all of them
Right.
got some type of alien thing to
Yeah,
him.
and that's
He don't
why
have
that's
no
why they
powers.
that's why they
His parents
call
was human. He didn't have nothing.
and that's why they
Tony-
call him
Tony
one of
Stark's.
the best.
Tony Stark
But-
is Batman.
But
Yeah,
Tony
yeah,
Stark,
absolutely.
basically, but Tony Stark's will fuck you up.
Absolutely.
Batman will fuck you up. But Batman can die. So you're gonna have to hit Tony Starks with a lot of shit to kill him in that suit.
Wait,
Who, you?
Tuesday and Thursday. Don't call Scales. Tuesday and Thursday.
Don't call Scales over Facebook.
Hey, that's funny
Can
though.
we normalize not calling people on
I
Facebook?
don't
That's
have a
funny,
phone
though.
number right now.
Oh yeah,
I-
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
have a
Okay,
choice.
okay.
I'm gonna tell you something that nobody knew, right? So my man's just like, hey yo, this is a couple years ago when you changed your name to Scales. Bro, I heard a song for your nigga. He knew because he knew I knew you. He was like, man, your nigga Scales cold. I'm like, who the fuck is Scales? Your nigga Scales, bro. Ooh, I'm like, bro, I
He
don't
was
know no
looking for JR
motherfucking
the
Scales,
Superstar.
bro. Then he showed me a picture. I said, JR, nigga? What the fuck is you talking about? Like, his name's Scales now. I'm like, well, I ain't know that shit.
I was calling
That's
nigga.
just crazy,
I was calling
bro.
nigga Junior Scales.
Yeah, he like that nigga JR to me.
JR the
nigga.
superstar,
Yeah,
nigga.
yeah.
I remember. Boy, you, hey, them nights.
Man, them was the good old
Them
days.
was
Them
nice, yeah.
3 Kings days when that rain dance was hitting in the club.
Hey,
boy.
y'all,
Them
hey,
I
was-
was so
hey,
mad at
y'all,
you, West
hold.
and Smith, nigga. Y'all had the coldest album or project coming,
man,
and it never got
man,
completed.
man.
That shit bothered me.
Man, niggas got to go into that. Was
Yeah.
my first experience of niggas going to jail and
Guess
all
who-
that shit in the
guess who
middle
still
of a
got the
project.
data?
I'm salty.
I still got the data.
Yeah,
for
because
that
we was
shit.
recording the album at Man Up. All
Oh,
them
for
records
real?
we cut, we
Yeah.
did them at Man Up.
And Nate and them gave me a Hood Fade DVD too, so it's mine now. So yeah, like, because remember they
Hey,
started shooting it then when y'all was
yeah,
doing
right.
it. Yeah, bro.
That's crazy. So Lifetime said today that they're doing the Janet Jackson movie.
Please don't.
That shit gonna be trash.
Lifetime doing
They finna
they
fuck it up.
fucking
How
up
about
black
no?
movies, bro. Lifetime fucking up black movies. Facts. They fucking up black.
Janet is going to be putting out an album in conjunction with the movie.
Oh,
her-
that shit
this-
gonna
so
Hey,
be
she-
is
trash.
Aaliyah gonna play? I'm not Aaliyah. Damn, what the fuck is her name?
Little Mama.
Nah, damn, Ashanti.
They probably glad Little Mama
Ashanti.
play
It's
Janet.
Ashanti looking Janet Jackson like in some
But
cases.
that's too good for Lifetime.
Yeah, it's too good
Well,
for
they gonna pick a
Too
Lifetime.
high
motherfucker who
budget.
don't look shit.
They
Why
gonna
don't
pick
pick
a.
somebody we don't know like that.
Yeah,
Never heard.
yeah.
You know what I hated, bro?
Alyssa Milano.
I hated that. I hated that fucking Whitney Houston movie, bro. I feel like they did Whitney bogus, bro.
Yeah.
They did.
I'm gonna be honest, bro.
Yeah, they did.
And then I seen what's the new shit they got out?
Wendy
Uh,
Williams.
Wendy
No,
Williams.
Salt and Pepper.
Oh, the song.
I still haven't watched that.
I refuse.
That shit's so fucking.
I
That shit was
refuse.
terrible,
You're not
bro.
getting. Yeah, I'm not. I refuse to watch
And they
any
shitted on
Lifetime
Spinnerella in that
documentary
motherfucker, bro.
or biopic. I'm not doing it.
Yeah,
If
Lifetime.
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
Niggas selling
over
their
to
soul
BET.
for a couple of dollars. I'm tired of BET too. I'm tired of them
But
playing
I
the
watch-
same fucking movies
Hey,
every.
BT killed New Edition.
And
Yeah, that's
Bobby
what I
Brown.
was gonna say. They
Oh yeah,
killed
Bobby
it.
Brown and New
Bobby was
Edition. The
good.
movies was cold.
They killed it.
I'm just tired of the same other movies coming back and forth. I'm like, bro, I'm tired of Tyler Perry right now.
Oh,
It's
no.
more. It's
They
a
gave
million
they
more
whole
black
network
movies.
to
Hey, man,
Tyler
leave
Perry.
Tyler
Right, that's what I'm
alone.
gonna say, bro.
Leave Tyler alone. He
But
create
they
lanes,
playing the same
bro. I ain't
movies,
gonna
bro.
lie.
Like, bro, I already know what's gonna happen. I watched this. You played this yesterday. You played it 2 hours ago. You played it. like,
Oh,
nigga,
well,
stop
okay,
this
yeah.
shit, man.
Hey, what you on gets into my next topic. What is something that everybody loves that you think is overrated?
And
What is
regarding
something that
just anything?
everybody loves that
Slap
you
music.
think is overrated? Slap music is
I
trail.
don't care for
I'm sorry.
Italian mob movies.
Wow.
You real disrespectful.
Wow,
Why did she come on this
shorty.
show?
Oh,
Hey, why did she come on this show?
I
Not
did. Hey, I didn't
Netflix
expect
You ain't
and
tell her.
chill.
You ain't tell her I was mob life. Like, why was she?
All of them ain't dope.
Hold on.
There are some that you can't say that shit to.
Well, what's the weak one though? What's
But
the
I
weak
mean,
one to
that's
you?
hers. That's her thing.
What's the weak one to you?
What's something that everybody loves that you think is overrated?
Out of all of them,
Baseline the music.
I have a lot of things.
Chris Rock
Name
comedy.
'em. Chris Rock comedy.
That shit garbage. That shit pure white folks
That
laughter.
shit is funny.
No, it's not. That's white folks
Slapper
humor.
with a dick. That whole little song thing.
How was that funny though? I ain't even see no. I couldn't even laugh when you said
You
it.
said Chris
You
Rock
gotta hear
comedy?
it.
Yeah,
Kevin,
Chris Rock.
You want to know who mine? One of mine is
Kevin Hart.
With a
Kevin
dick.
Gates.
Oh, Kevin Gates.
You
That's
real
one of mine.
disrespectful.
It's one of mine.
I'm
Kevin
fucking
Gates. I don't
with
see
your
it.
plug, daughter.
no disrespect to my man, but I'm gonna say Hennessy.
Hennessy. Yeah, I don't get what the big
I
deal
don't
is either.
understand.
Hennessy and Douce.
Alcohol.
That's all I drink.
I don't understand it.
Hennessy and
Alcohol.
Douce.
Alcohol, period.
Alcohol,
Yeah.
period.
Yeah, alcohol, period.
Yeah, y'all ain't gonna get me on that one.
I'm with that on alcohol, period.
You don't
Weed. Tamika said crab legs.
You don't
with her
drink?
that on that
with
too.
you.
Hold on, man.
I'm
Crab
with her
legs
on
great.
that, too.
Because I stopped
don't eat
eating. Hey, look, I stopped eating pork.
We gonna
What you
do.
on that?
So
We gonna delete.
crab legs be saving me sometimes. I
Man,
stopped
them
eating
stimmies
beef
finna
too.
drop. There ain't gonna be no crabs.
What?
Nowhere.
Never. Nowhere. Not in
Hey,
the
bro
ocean,
said
nowhere.
soul food.
Weed.
Who said that? Get out.
Who said that?
Look like get out.
He said soul
Dude
food.
You gotta
said,
go.
yeah, that new Henny ain't right. I've been saying that for
I ain't
3
got no
years.
new
Oh, that's
Henny.
Dooch.
I've been saying that for 3
I
years.
drink
I'm
Douce
trying to figure
and
out who
regular
Andre is.
or
No,
Hennessy
that's
Perfect.
Deuce
That's
under
D-
Henny.
Andre is Dino.
Oh, Dino.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out who that is.
Dino, you said soul food?
Dino tripping, bro.
Yeah, Dino tripping.
Dino, that's
What
two
I
for
say?
Dino.
Oh yeah, we did talk
That's
about
two
this
trips
movie.
for Dino, bro.
I
What?
said
First,
about
he
the
ain't like
Italian
the
mob
mob.
movie.
Oh.
He ain't like the mob.
Hey, collard greens
And
slap.
now he all like
All
soul
of them
food.
ain't
I
foul.
am
I'm
so.
just not like hyped to where I want to rewatch.
I cannot not watch The Godfather.
Anytime I see it on TV, I stop
I
my
have-
television. So it's
I do too.
So I
It's
got
weird.
Scarface, I got Godfather 1 and 2,
Not three.
where I got not 3, 1 and 2 that I gotta watch. Casino, I gotta watch Casino,
Casino,
man. I don't give
yeah.
a fuck what's going on. Gotta watch Casino.
Goodfellas.
Goodfellas, absolutely Goodfellas.
Fucking rat.
Donnie Brasco is another
Donnie
one.
Brasco.
I gotta watch Donnie Brasco. I got about 6, 7 of them joints.
I gotta say that
I can tell y'all movies y'all ain't never heard, but y'all
Scarface
gonna
is
love.
actually terrible.
It is.
But you gotta
It's
watch.
not
but
that
you-
good.
It's a long ass terrible movie.
First of
but
all, Scarface
Wait a
is not.
minute,
First of
how
all,
is it
Scarface is not a
I didn't say
mobster movie.
terrible.
Why is
It's
it
not
a
that
mob movie?
good.
It's not a
Because
mob
he
movie. It's a
Italian.
cartel movie. It's two different things.
Well, I mean, if you want to be technical,
You know what I mean? Like,
I ain't
it's
gonna
still a
lie.
gangster flick.
forget about it. Now we can say that it's
Yeah,
a
it's a
gangster
gangster
flick.
It
I
is
gotta-
a
I gotta
it is a
agree
bad
with
it's a
y'all.
bad
It's different
movie.
codes.
it's not.
Because
It's not the greatest movie.
It's a bad movie.
Like we talking.
We
Godfather.
love it.
I
but
don't
it's a
come
bad
from no
movie.
fucking
It's-
banana.
it's
It's damn near a B movie.
It's a C movie.
It's damn near it's damn
Don't be
near a B
disrespectful,
movie
bro.
that you get off of
Real
Netflix.
disrespectful.
Yeah,
But
I
it's
agree with
but
that.
it's good.
I agree with that.
It's a good bad movie.
You
because
talking about the way it's shot?
it's shot
Because the
The whole
storyline,
thing.
is,
The acting.
the storyline
The
is
story-
excellent.
The storyline dope. It's just, man, I don't know, man. I ain't
Bro,
get into
when you
it.
compare
I'm
it
in
to
the
the other ones,
wrong
when you
fucking.
compare it to
I'm
all
on the
other
wrong
ones you did,
podcast, bro. They
Mhm.
really
Man,
disrespected
He said I'm on
Scarface,
the
bro.
wrong
They really
fucking-
disrespected
the
Scarface.
cast
bro.
in Goodfellas, Casino, and Godfather are Academy Award winners. Like the six,
I mean,
the
but
sixth
look.
nigga in Godfather.
Pacino is in.
But that's like one or two. I'm saying in Godfather, there's like 16 motherfuckers in one movie. He's like,
also
damn.
a Martin. We're comparing a Martin
Scorsese
film to a
against.
motherfucker. I don't even know who directed Scarface.
I know who directed Scarface.
Come on, dude. The Godfather was made in the 80s. What I mean, you can't make the excuse.
Godfather's was 70s.
You can't.
Godfather
was right. It was before
Godfather
then.
is also Martin Scorsese, my nigga. Who directed Scarface? Google it. We don't even know who directed Scarface.
I do know who directed Scarface. I'm trying to remember. I should never drunk that much.
Martin Scorsese, like
over here, bro.
Godfather, my nigga. Do you know how big the budget was for Godfather?
Yeah.
For the first Godfather,
bro. That's why it was 16 Academy Award winners in that motherfucker.
Oh God,
Brian De Palma.
Brian, De Palma,
and Martin Scorsese. Not even comparable, bro. They not even shooting at the same baskets.
Because
that's G League. That's comparing a nigga in the G League to a nigga that start in the NBA. No, it's not.
Oh, you dirty nigga. My shit, man.
It's not the same. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Godfather the GOAT. Godfather the GOAT.
Yeah, Godfather the shit.
Godfather the GOAT.
Yeah.
Out of all my movies, Godfather is the GOAT. But
hey, and actually,
you gotta see.
I like Mobsters too.
Mobsters was
and Hoodlum wasn't bad either.
Hoodlum the real mob.
Yeah, Hoodlum was good. Actually,
Hoodlum was good.
A real mob movie.
That showed us though. That showed us because they tried to silence us from the criminal. I mean.
Wait, if you haven't seen it, wait till you see the extended Godfather with the scenes that were deleted. It's parts in there that you didn't even.
I got the whole.
I
seen.
I'm about to say we had that on DVD.
Yeah, I got the whole collection.
Yeah.
There was a whole scene where
back of my CD was blue.
leave take the gun, leave the cannoli.
Totally, yeah.
There's a whole like 10 minutes of shit in there that them driving around eating spaghetti, getting his hair cut and shit. Like, dude,
plenty shit. That's why that's
crazy.
That's why I'm like, yo, they gotta make a new Godfather and bring back Tony's. Bring back Michael's nephew.
See, but they tried it with The Last Don and all that shit. That shit was trash.
That went
bro.
with the Godfather though. Last Don is a different book.
That's Mario Puzo, the same person that wrote Godfather.
But Last Don was not connected to Godfather. What I'm saying is bring back Godfather.
3 was trash though.
What?
You crazy.
Man, when that man daughter died and that man flipped, man, you crazy.
I ain't
man.
like
the worst.
Yeah, I didn't like 3.
I watched it.
He made his nephew the Don. Bring him
the
back.
Question was, what do I think is overrated that everybody else loves?
We sorry.
The Godfather.
The Godfather. You think it's overrated?
Crazy.
Yeah.
See,
All right, I'm out.
And see a nigga like me, I think shit like Star Wars is overrated.
See?
Agreed.
Yeah, I think
that
that's
shit
overrated.
cold.
See,
That
and
shit
you
got
out your fucking mind. That shit dead cold.
I can't say that shit cold too. But listen,
I ain't seen shit since Empire Strikes Back.
I'm mad at you. So what
Star
you think
Wars
about
cold.
Avatar?
Garbage.
Avatar was better than Star Wars.
What the fuck?
I wasn't an Avatar type of guy.
And you are artistic.
I don't like neither one of them
and
motherfuckers.
you are
though. If you making me
That's
pick,
just not his genre.
yeah, that's not my genre.
But you
I'm
are
not
an
into that.
artistic person, so I know for a fact, Scales, you look outside of the box on shit, and that's how the movies
Nah,
was.
if you gotta
bro.
want me to like a movie like that, it gotta be like The Matrix. That's type of sci-fi shit I like.
I thought it was overrated.
Shooting
You
and bang,
thought The
bang.
Matrix was overrated?
Whoa.
I understood the
You said The Matrix
I understood the
overrated.
concept.
Whoa.
I did understand.
What's
the true,
so wrong with you?
I did understand it. I did understand the true concept of it. I did. I watched all of them. I
Whoa.
understand the concept of
Whoa.
it, but I did not
Blocking
feel
bullets,
it.
man.
I did not feel
Agent
it, my
Smith,
nigga.
my nigga, you
The
a
greatest-
you
the
a
greatest-
street nigga.
The greatest
Ex-goon.
the
You don't
greatest
like Agent Smith,
villain
my nigga?
I didn't
of
feel it.
all time.
I swear I didn't feel
Agent
it. But I
Smith.
did understand the concept of it. I swear to
Nah,
God.
man,
I
the
understood
man
that.
Agent Smith showed no compassion.
No,
Not
none.
one time.
None.
I'm talking about I've never seen a villain. We've been seen the Joker, other motherfuckers have a moment where they be soft.
Yeah.
And then they might snap back. That man never one time let up off of do Neo ass
No.
for a second.
But
bro.
that's why I said
The
I
greatest
understand
villain
it,
of all time.
because he represents the government. He represents
Yeah,
our
the greatest
government.
villain of all
Yeah.
time.
I understood the concept of the movie. It wasn't just. I wasn't like, oh, this dope. It wasn't like that with me.
Sheesh.
I understood the concept of the movie.
Sheesh. First of all, the
I'ma
cinematography,
give
we
you
had
some-
never seen the cinematography.
After we do this, I'm gonna give
from
you
The
somebody
Matrix.
else that's probably finna set the room off.
What?
I'm gonna give you 2 people
Okay.
Okay.
that I
Go
think
ahead.
that I don't like that everybody else love and I think is overrated.
Turn up with it, bro.
Tupac and Lil Boosie.
Oh hell no!
You need to watch your
I
mouth,
ain't
bro.
gonna lie.
I agree with Tupac.
Oh,
Yep,
Thug
this is
life,
what-
bro.
This is what I'm gonna get off
On
the
Thug
show.
life, bro.
I can't even.
You gotta go. You ready to go, bro?
I don't see what the big deal is.
Because Pac was always relatable in every song. Everybody grew up.
Look, I'm-
So you put Biggie over Pac? Let me ask you that. Do you put Biggie over Pac?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Why? when Pac was more relatable than Biggie. Biggie talked about what you wanted to live. Pac talked about what you did live and didn't have a voice.
I thought Juicy. We all didn't live Juicy.
No, we didn't.
You didn't grow up with teachers telling you weren't gonna be shit.
Yeah, but we ain't get famous either or plenty money off that shit either. We still grinding for that shit.
Hey, man,
I couldn't be relatable. I like Biggie. I still, matter of fact, when I can show you my phone, ain't nothing but bad boy here.
Hey, which Tupac do you like?
All of them.
You like the educated?
You like the West Coast gangbanger or the real nigga from 94 and 95? Which one you like? You like Suge's little lap dog or you like the nigga from 94, 95 that used to kick it with Naughty by Nature? You like Tretch guy, Biggie and Tretch guy, or you like Snoop and Suge guy?
Or do you like the Black Panther?
Let me tell y'all this.
What about the Thug Life guy?
I'm Gemini.
Jail guy?
I'm a Gemini.
Also, then that's okay.
Pac is a Gemini.
Oh, that makes sense.
Biggie is a Gemini.
That makes sense.
Huh? Stop playing, man.
Like
I love
Dino
all of
said,
them because
like
I'm
Dino,
part of all.
Like
but
Dino said,
I ain't
it's
no
impossible.
scapegoat or no dog. Nigga can't. I'm my own boss. I got my own.
It's
companies.
impossible for Pac tripolar ass not to be talking about something you can relate to. LOL, LOL.
It's impossible. Pac gonna speak that shit you relate to. Yep, exactly. If you want to cry to your bitch,
gonna make it
Pac
up?
got a song for it. You want to shoot a nigga when you mad, Pac got a song for it. If you feel like the world is against you,
we
Pac
forgot
got a
about
song
Dancing
for it.
Pac. We forgot about Dancing Pac.
I ain't never seen Dancing Pac in my life.
Digital Underground Pac.
I must have been drunk during them times.
Can we move forward?
Okay, let's move.
Which Pac
They
was
being real.
Okay,
they
why,
being
why,
real.
what's my thing
why
with
Oh,
Boosie?
Boosie?
you ain't never been in a club if
No,
you love
I
your
never
niggas,
liked Boosie.
hug your
No,
niggas.
listen. So this is my thing with Boosie. This what happened to me, Sheree. I wasn't here. I was in Atlanta.
Yeah.
I was
And when in Atlanta, Boosie was just a regular artist. He was not like how he was here. He was just a regular artist. He was a Southern artist in Atlanta. He wasn't like, oh, like here it was a big deal. When I would come home on breaks from college, it was a big deal. In Atlanta, it was kind of like, oh, okay, they playing Lil Boosie. But did you drop that Jeezy, Gucci Mane? Like that's kind of what I was in the middle of that. So he was just to y'all, he was get what I'm saying? He was here all the time. He fucked with y'all.
You was in
it was
Atlanta,
a big deal.
though.
I'm gonna give it to you. He was cool. We were cool. I met the nigga several times. One of my favorite celebrities. I even like the nigga off the microphone. His life on Instagram is so entertaining to me. But I'm just not a big fan of his music like that.
That makes sense.
I feel
But
Dude,
it's
dude
funny.
said, no, you can't disrespect Boosie.
Man.
It's funny you say that, and I'm gonna tell you why it's funny because I was in prison when Boosie started popping. So young niggas coming to prison, they like, bro. Ooh, I'm like, who the fuck is that? They like, you ain't never heard Lil Boosie? I'm like, no. They like, Lil Webby? I'm like, no. Who the fuck? I thought these was Milwaukee niggas, like literally. And niggas rapping their songs, and I'm like, that shit sound garbage. So I come home. And a nigga play a Boosie CD, I say, them niggas fuck Boosie songs up. Yo, this shit actually nice. Only thing I ain't like about Boosie in the beginning was his voice. His voice was irritated me at first. I was like,
but it's a part of
yeah, but I ended up fucking with Boosie.
So real.
Look, it's a part of yo.
Nobody touch my
But he talk real shit.
Listen,
So how can you not relate to real
hold on,
shit?
listen. I'm gonna even say this.
Milwaukee motherfuckers love Boosie,
Steve-O,
man.
shout out Ricardo Moore, one of our sponsors. Steve-O, he brought Boosie when Boosie got out of jail. Remember about 4 or 5 years ago when Boosie got out, they brought Boosie to the motherfucking Riverside. You know what I'm saying? They brought Boosie to the motherfucking Riverside, and Boosie rocked that motherfucker for an hour. I did not sit down. Me, Spoiled, Loud Pack, we smoked our weed, and I literally stood on my feet for an entire hour. And this man did nothing but hits for an hour. There's only 2 other people that I seen live do that. That was Future and Snoop Dogg. Then Lil Wayne and Snoop Dogg, and I gotta add Future to that list too.
Lil Wayne overrated
for
too.
an hour. Well, Jeezy
What?
do it too.
Lil Wayne overrated too.
Oh yes.
He's really overrated.
Oh yes.
The old Weezy was hot, but all this new shit he doing, that
We
shit
ain't talking about the
horrible.
new shit. We ain't talking about the new shit.
my hand.
The old Weezy.
Oh, we
Shake my hand.
Weezy stopped being
Thank you,
hot.
sir.
I ain't gonna
He
lie.
stopped being
Thank you,
hot
sir.
after Carter 3.
We
It
talking
was
Thank you,
about
over.
sir.
that. We talking
Carter
about
3, it was
Weezy
over. He was
before all of
garbage.
Old Weezy was fire.
Tamika said
bro.
Boosie songs go crazy in the club and in the car, but I'm not buying his album. That's
Look,
kind of what I'm an album nigga. That's
Boosie-
another reason.
I think you shouldn't do that,
That's what
Tamika,
it
because
is, bro.
we got to support our
Boosie
black
was a
people.
single nigga,
And
bro.
Boosie,
and I'm an album guy.
but Boosie always spoke the truth. No matter what nobody say, bro, you cannot take away what
I'm not
Boosie
taking that
spoke.
away from him. I just don't want to
We
hear
need-
that shit from him. At least I don't.
Two
I used to
red
hate his
bones
voice, though. I
kissing
ain't
in
gonna
the
lie.
backseat.
Boy, you don't understand, boy. Hey man, I
It was two
down
dark-skinned
there live
women.
with the nigga, bro. I don't even like.
Yeah, you was
I wish
with
y'all
me.
could see
Hey,
Sharif.
I'm talking about, hey, listen. I'm not.
my
Look,
feeling,
bro.
No.
Bro used to be with this man all the
No.
time for a fact. You know what I'm saying?
I told you the nigga cool and all that. I just
Boosie a
told
real
you
nigga,
I
man.
missed
Real
the wave, bro.
Boosie a real
I
nigga,
wasn't
bro.
here for the Amistad. None of that shit. I missed all of that. I was
I
in
ain't none of
Atlanta.
that
I
shit.
wasn't here
I
for
wasn't
that.
here for
I was
none of
in
that.
prison,
I ain't none
nigga.
of that shit, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
I heard
wasn't
about
here for none
Boosie
of that.
2 years
I'm
before I came
No,
home.
I wasn't with none of that shit, bro. I'm just
I ain't know who
saying, like,
Webby was and none of that shit. I don't know none of these
I
niggas.
got the vibe and actually kick it with them. So it was like, you know what I mean? Especially being a little nigga that grew up in the streets, watching that nigga, you find a 50 or a 20 on my pussy.
I'm pussy, nigga. Yeah,
Next
man.
thing you know, I'm down there in this nigga crib walking around, grabbing weed out of bag, kicking it. Hey, boo, hey, woo, hey, Quay, hey. You know what I'm saying? It's a different vibe. So, you know what I'm saying? I grew up idolizing, like, shit. Dog speaking that real shit. This is shit that I'm going through out here on the block right now. Nigga got a dime bag. I bought a bag for $9, my nigga.
If you ain't from our side, we busting at you. That's the rules.
Say that shit,
coming
shawty.
back.
Say that shit, shawty.
That shit don't do nothing for me, fam.
She offended.
That shit don't do nothing for me.
You stupid.
Hey, he said they do
for
nothing.
me.
That shit ain't
Boosie
do
the
shit
truth,
for me,
man. Keep that shit
Like I
locked
said,
down.
I like Boosie the person. I like what he represent. I like what he doing right now, post his rap career, whatever he got going on. But just the way Milwaukee loves him, I don't love him
Let me
like
ask you
that.
then, who's the realest rapper right now besides Boosie? Who spit more real shit besides Boosie
Real,
right now?
real life.
Man, they don't even spit real. They
Yeah,
speak,
these niggas
dance,
don't-
and pop
yeah, these
pills,
niggas don't
my
really
nigga.
be
They don't
talking
even talk.
shit.
I ain't gonna lie though. Hey,
My
y'all-
nigga Nip used to talk some real shit.
Oh, some gangster
That
shit.
No.
My nigga Nip used to talk some real shit.
I think y'all don't listen to music much. I'm gonna say this because I ain't gonna say he talk as much real shit as Boosie, but Lil Baby always talk real shit, bro.
Oh, Lil Baby.
That
Lil
nigga
Baby got
cold,
his
bro.
own lane right now.
Yeah.
That
We
nigga,
can't
but
even-
he spit real shit. Like I ain't never heard when I hear him.
It's just his voice don't let me listen to him all the time.
Lil Baby, the number one artist, truthfully. He the number one artist, truthfully.
right now.
I
And you
fuck
can't
with
say
him,
nobody
but I
hotter
just
than
can't.
him.
But Pooh Shiesty coming up right now. That
Smoking.
nigga, I don't know what the fuck happened.
See,
That
I
nigga
don't like
come out
that.
of
That's
nowhere.
another motherfucker I'll add to my everybody like that shit, and I don't see what the big
Man,
deal
that nigga
is.
came out of nowhere with that shit though. And he wasn't even
I
rapping
can
for
name
like
10
6
niggas from
months,
Memphis
my
that
nigga.
I like better than him.
He been rapping for 6, like he ain't even been rapping a whole year.
He made his way.
I'd rather
though.
listen.
Maybe so.
I'd rather listen to Fujiano.
That's my dog.
And
I
he
like
one-
him more
Hey, he
than-
one of us,
I
but
like
that
him
shit
more.
garbage too.
I like him more than
He
dude.
I
one
ain't
of
gonna
me
lie
too.
to you.
He a Jew, but that shit garbage too.
I fuck with dog.
That shit garbage.
So you
I'm
like
just
Pooh
like,
over
yeah.
that?
Huh?
You like Pooh more than Pooh?
over Fuji?
Yeah, I like Pooh because he more gangster.
Oh my god.
my God.
I'm a
I
trapper.
like Pooh. I like Pooh because Pooh more gang. But you understand how you knew how I grew up. I mean, even though we came on more business shit, you knew I was a
They
street.
Tamika said
before.
NBA Youngboy and Roddy Rich.
Roddy Rich,
Roddy Rich,
Soft.
alright, but
soft. NBA,
NBA,
young boy.
that boy got smoked.
He
bro.
got heat, but I gotta question him right now because you know I don't like the young niggas. This is why I say that. I do not like young niggas that pretend to be this killer, this and that, and afraid to ride on certain situations. Don't speak that shit. Like you go on Instagram, you do all that shit, and you tell yeah, nigga, y'all know what's happening. But when you see the niggas, it's not what's happening. So I have a problem with that. Excuse me. The Hennessy got me bubbly.
Bubbly.
But that's why, like in my music, like niggas know I don't like some of the woo niggas they throw down the forks, but I don't rap about it because I don't know what my outcome would be if I see them in person. You know what I'm saying? Like I might say I'm not doing it today, but then I might see them and
beyond that.
I'm beyond that, and then I'm catching the case.
So
for
this is
it.
what I was gonna ask you. Ari Spears, the comedian, made a rant the other day on Instagram, and he said all music today sound the same.
It
It
does. Facts.
Do y'all agree with that?
Facts.
I'm a
To a certain
producer.
extent,
Facts.
I'm a producer and
Facts.
engineer. Outside of this closing shit,
Facts. And
I
it's
hear the
weird.
same thing every day.
It be
Bass
weird.
line, get to the pop,
Slap music.
slap music.
Slap music
Tired of
or
it, bro.
trap music. It's weird though because like you will hear a nigga that sound exactly like Future. They be like, man, he the next thing to blow up. This nigga so cold. I'm like, he sound like another nigga. Fuck is you talking
Or
about?
they sound like Thug, or
They sound like they sound the
Quavo,
same,
like,
bro.
I don't get it.
And but listen though, these crackers is they telling you, yeah, that's what we want. But listen, we want you to paint your fingernails red. We got some Ugg boots for you in the back. What you put that on for your video?
They can
Man,
eat
them
it.
niggas going,
Never
bro.
mind. I ain't
Them
gonna.
niggas
I don't
going,
know
bro.
the stipulations of what I can say.
Them
No,
niggas
you can say
going.
what you
No,
want to.
Nigga, they
bro.
can eat a dick and die, bro. They pulling that shit out on
We
me,
can say
bro.
that. But
They can
you
eat
know
a
how
dick
many
and die.
niggas that changed who they were
Oh yeah.
for that?
Yeah.
Oh, I
And they
know.
doing it now? Bro, they
Wouldn't
forcing
get that
that.
shit
They
up.
forcing that in the industry, bro.
I can't do it.
I heard. Look, when I'm in Atlanta, bro, I know Young Thug people. They talk about Young Thug highly, like, man, dude, really a street nigga.
No, he a real street nigga.
They like,
and
he
he
really
come
a
from
street
nothing.
nigga.
He was a
Like he
street
come
nigga.
from
them
them
people
sharing
told him,
bowls of rice and shit. Like they were poor as
yeah,
a bitch.
his niggas tell me, niggas he know personally, man, them people told him to do that.
Yeah, we definitely
To
know
sell
that.
records,
I know
bro.
that. He was handled by Leor Cohen.
Yeah.
But why?
Yeah, man.
Why would you? How much pride?
That marketing
That
aspect,
means that
that's
you
all they
don't
look at,
believe in
bro.
yourself, my nigga. Like, I don't care how much goon you are. I don't give a fuck how many niggas you killed. I'm one nigga you would never scare. Second of all, is how much of your pride that you have to tuck in and say, I need to make money or I need to get rich. Who will fall for that? What real man is like, Scales, we need
But
you to
that's
put
the whole thing with the
we-
record deal,
we
though.
need to
is-
put
is-
you lipstick on,
is
my
for you
nigga.
to sell your
First of all,
song.
we can give you a 360 deal. Bro,
360
we
deal.
can give you a 360
A
deal.
clean ass.
Well, I'm gonna
360.
give you an example about Thug.
I'm just saying,
So
like,
since Thug became a record executive, he doesn't do any of those.
He don't do
antics
that no
anymore.
more.
All
No
of that
more.
shit was to get some
but
fucking money.
That's fucked
Make it
up,
bad.
though.
Make it
That's
bad.
bad. He sold his soul
But
for
that, I'm telling you, everybody has to do something like that. They just do it in
what that
different
nigga
forms,
Scarface
bro.
say. Man, I would never sell my manhood.
But look at who he
Them
signed.
niggas sold their
He was signed
manhood.
to a nigga that took care of him, bro. Everybody don't land in a
Hey,
rap a
I
lot
believe- hey,
I
situation.
understand
what-
that, but
who-
I'm saying,
that last
think
comment
about
right
being
there.
a man, my nigga.
You
would
never
have
know what
did
you
that.
do when they put that bag of money in your
promise,
face.
I promise to
Oh,
God,
mama,
you would
that's
never
some
did
real
that.
shit,
And I know you
nigga.
personally.
How you know I
Ooh,
wouldn't
that's
have
some
did
real
that?
shit.
You don't know I wouldn't have did
Nigga, I
that.
seen the
Well, it's a
gangsta shit you
shame
did.
thing.
I would have
Oh,
never.
baby,
I
that
would
shit-
have
told me
never. I
something
would have never
different.
thought Andre 3000 would put on shoulder pads and a blonde
He
wig.
did that
and
because
shit.
Erica Badu got
No,
power.
he did that
She got
because-
that power.
She got a
He
powerful
talking about-
vagina.
He did that because Erica Badu got that power.
He
man.
also did that because LaFace Records said y'all gonna have to sell some motherfucking records or you're gonna go
Man,
home.
y'all tripping, man. Common did the same thing. Erica Badu got
Sell
that power.
records.
She got that
She
power.
got that shit in there, bro.
What Kevin Gates say? She got that power. Oh, but she got that
You
power.
never know.
Man, we just seen the video, bro. I'm gonna tell you how she got
Oh,
that
so
power.
She, gave me some of that
She
little
went
pussy.
ass naked in her video, and we had blimps over her titties and her ass, and we still was, oh shit, she naked. You know what I mean? Erica Badu got that power, bro. You gonna be something. Go hit Erica Badu, and guess what's gonna happen to you?
But
I'm gonna see you with more hats and shit.
Lil Wayne painted his nails and put on skinny jeans and shit and tight clothes.
But
Yeah,
I-
but
He was
Lil
already-
Wayne thought he was a
but
rock
Lil
star.
Wayne
Lil
was
Wayne
down
thought he
there
was really a
done,
rock
though.
star, though.
Around that time,
Marketing, y'all. That's my fucking point.
I'm
He
not
was on
painting
his
my
way
nails.
out,
If I
bro.
want to be a
It's
rock
all
star, I just
mark-
get some tight
It's
jeans.
all marketing.
He was on his way out, bro.
Lil Wayne was
At
already on
that
his way
time,
out.
Wayne was on his way. Thug had
Lil
already
Wayne
pushed Wayne
Lil
out,
Wayne
bro.
also bald headed with a million dreads, and he's still doing.
I'm
That
talking
don't
about
mean
when
shit.
he was on
That's
top.
marketing,
He
ain't
put
it?
on skinny jeans and was painting his nails, and we was a milli
And-
buying
and
that
he-
shit. And
and
talking about he was the greatest rapper alive.
What's
my
that
nigga.
song he
That's
always
what I'm
Best
talking
rapper
about.
alive.
What was that
since the
song?
best
I never
rapper
said
I'm
was-
not
that.
talking about right
I-
now
I-
since he done been to jail.
I told y'all he was
and all that type of
overrated.
shit. I'm talking about when he was the number one nigga in the game. He put on skinny jeans, didn't wear no shirt, looked crazy as a motherfucker, and everybody thought that shit was
That
cool.
nigga had polka dot skinny jeans. My nigga, I ain't never seen that shit in my life.
Leggings, damn.
Hey,
near,
leggings.
and Ugg
They-
boots.
But that's the time when I've told you. Remember, I'm the one that told you Lil Wayne overrated. That's the time I said that. Because Lil Wayne also had Ugg boots on it. Did nobody notice that? Like, this nigga wearing real life Ugg boots. Then they came out with Uggs for me, and they
Yeah,
looked
yeah,
the same as the female Uggs. I'm like, what the fuck? These niggas tripping. You niggas tripping.
All right, so before we get out of here, man, you know I always end off my show with some grown people shit, right? But one question I want to ask y'all on some back in the day shit was, whose poster was on your bedroom wall when
I
you was
answered
growing
this
up?
on Facebook.
How many?
I had-
It don't matter who,
It don't
just
matter.
anybody,
I
whatever
had
posters you have.
Iverson, I had Mello, I had Luda, and I had Nelly in high school.
She was a freak. She said she had
On my
Luda.
wall?
She nasty.
On my
Luda?
wall.
On your wall, yeah.
Miss September 2005.
You ain't wrong. Yeah, no, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, be honest.
Yeah, that's what the fuck I'm talking about right
Hey,
there.
you gonna be real like yeah.
So I had Janet. Remember Janet, the poster where her husband was holding her titties from behind her? Remember that Janet Jackson poster?
I do.
I had that one. I had the little Kim with the pussy print thing out. You know what I'm saying?
Now we can talk.
You know
That's the
what I
only
mean?
female that was on my wall.
You know what I'm saying?
Lil Kim, her album cover, the hardcore album cover was the only picture on my wall. Besides every No Limit album, every NWA album, and every Scarface album. I had all their posters
Tamika
on my
said
wall.
Jodeci.
I was 15. Boy.
Dino said
Tamika
Magic
was-
Johnson, Janet Jackson,
Tamika was
and
saying,
Jet Beauty of the Week.
Forever my lady.
Ooh, I forgot about them
And
Jet Beauties.
Yeah.
I forgot about the Jet Beauties too.
Bro. I used to be so
feeling
geek
bad.
when I go get the mail for my grandmama
So
and the
who is
jet
that
be
right
in the
there?
mail, bro.
Hey,
Said the Jet Beauty?
you ain't never done nothing about that
Andre
Jet
Myrick.
Beauty, bro,
Dino.
until you
Yeah.
got to your granny.
Dino, you a little porn star. That nigga was jacking off hard. That motherfucker on the Jet Beauty.
Hell no.
Hey, you know how many Jet Beauties I see from? I
feel
see a
bad
lot
that
of
we
you
had this
niggas mamas.
conversation,
Hey, I
'cause
wanna-
I didn't
You
have
know
those. I know.
Bro, it's a lot of niggas mamas in
You know how I
Milwaukee
grew
that was
up.
in Jet Beauty. Facts.
You know how I grew up. But I couldn't have none of that.
I had plenty slams. That's where I got all
Yeah,
my
I had a
Mellow
lot
and
of
Iris.
No, I had to raise my
Yup,
brothers
my
and sisters.
vibes
Like,
and
Oh,
double
I
XL and swords.
I was so like it was weird for me because like my I don't even know if I'm supposed to say this. When my uncle was a BD, everybody around me was vice lords of GDs and BDs, right? So I grew up like my first beginning before I turned 12, I was a soft ass nigga. Like I used to get punked, all that shit. And then I remember one day, I'm like, I'll never be bullied again. Changed my whole life. Everything was gangster. So my first CD was True to the Game. The first tape I bought was True to the Game. And then Bone Thugs and Harmony, East 1999. So I was thugging then, like, yeah. And then all the drug dealers was literally coming to my house, like, bro, let me dub your tape. Remember what niggas wanted to dub it? Bro, let me dub your tape. I give you $10. Let me dub your tape. Like, you know, no bullshit, bro. So
Tape
it was
dubbing.
everything I had on my wall was gangster shit. Like, it was all gangster shit. I had, and Bruce Lee, because Bruce Lee was gangster. I had plenty posters of Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I remember all that shit, bro.
Yeah, I used to leave the movie theater kicking my daddy ass. When he take me to see the karate movies, I come out that motherfucker doing plenty karate moves on that nigga. I used to be whooping his ass.
Hey, that's crazy too, because we still talk about your daddy to this day. Like, that man was a great man, bro.
For sure.
And his music will
Facts.
forever live on, bro. So, like, when I'm with my people, and it's weird because the jazz and all that was
Yeah.
gangster to us.
Yeah.
That's well to my elders. So
Yeah.
we learned to have it, and you know too.
Yeah.
Like, so we still talk about we talk about all the real greats, bro. The real greats, man. And I thank you for having me on the
He said
show.
that boy
man.
speaking from experience. He said that's what made me vice lord, getting jumped by GDs on 25th and Brown.
Man, hey, listen, Dino.
Listen,
Dino.
You ain't gonna keep coming.
I had a Dallas Cowboy hoodie. Dallas Cowboy starter jacket. I had a black marker. I cracked the 5. Man, them vice lords beat the dog shit out of me. You hear me?
Mazel tov.
Beat the dog. I was like 14. I think I was 14 or 13. Man, them vice lord homies beat the shit out of me.
So
And guess
let me ask you fellas this, and Cherie, I guess you'll be the main spokesperson who can answer to this. If she doesn't spend money on you, she doesn't like you because women have money.
Whole time.
First of all,
Oh,
I'm
my
poor.
fault.
Okay.
Women
But,
have
no, that's
money
true. Because I'm not spending no money on you if I don't like you.
if you don't like you. So
No.
I'm
if you
saying, though,
if you
like-
fucking with him and you ain't spending no money on him, that means you really don't like him.
he eat the pussy good. That's what I mean.
Oh, that's terrible. No, I don't believe that.
He ate the pussy good.
I ain't gonna even
I'm
lie.
looking
I
at her.
can't-
She talking about she had Ludo on her wall. She
No.
nasty.
Ludacris.
Oh, hey, look, hey, you saw me look over like.
She want her
oh.
ass. Say she want.
Women
songs
women got packages coming to the house every day. Ain't no way you broke.
I ain't ordered from
One thing about
Amazon
me.
since before I
ain't
left.
worried
We didn't say
about it.
Amazon. It's like other companies out there too.
This stuff I just got in the mail, I had a gift card, so that
Yeah.
don't even count.
Yeah, see, look.
I haven't been ordering anything. I
Women will
just said
tell you
that
they
to
broke
Makai the
and
other
then
day.
have Amazon ringing the doorbell in the middle of the conversation while I ain't got no money. Ding dong. Who the fuck is that at the door? It's Amazon, bitch, with your 99 packages you just
But
ordered.
that's
Yo,
me
your
ordering
best
stuff
friend
I
do
don't
that.
have
Lady
to go
Diva
to
do
the
that
store
too.
for.
I know.
She be like, man, I'm broke, babe. I'm like, Why the fuck Amazon had to know? They got 10 packages.
All for you.
Okay.
Ain't none of this shit for me.
None
It's
of
all
this
for
for me.
you.
Hey, man.
All black art of black women. I'm like, can the
I don't
nigga have
even
a
worry
king
about
in
it,
this
man.
bitch?
If she don't
true.
like me, she don't like
Yeah,
me,
it's
man.
true.
You
It's
keep
true.
your money
It's
though.
really true.
Because she'll send you lunch or do something
Yeah.
nice for you, even if you don't need her money.
Oh,
She'll
absolutely.
Yeah, at the
do
difference.
something.
I mean,
I'm about to say the difference.
Oh, especially
Like,
especially if you
balance
don't need her
I
money.
mean, what man, me personally, I feel like what man will fuck with a woman that don't want to spend $1 on you? Like, so if
Some
she don't
niggas
want to
doing
do
that.
if she don't want to do spend $1 on you, my nigga, because I literally seen a nigga in the store tell his bitch like, damn man, I'm $1 short, let me get $1. I ain't got it. And he looked at her like, bitch, I know you got it. The way he looked at her was like, I said, oh,
It's
she
tax
bugging.
time. Shit,
Yeah.
them hoes got it right now for
Yeah.
sure.
Dino
And
cutting,
they finna get a
But
stimmy
what I'm
too in
saying
a couple of
is, shit,
weeks.
Dino cutting up.
Shit.
He said women spend money and send cash apps to the nigga with Arby's for his contact name.
I love Dino. Dino, add me, bro. Dino, add me, bro.
Okay, my
Dino,
next
add
thing.
what's his name? Andre Myrick. Add me, bro.
My next thing. How long do you wait to bring up sex when you're getting to know somebody?
Shit, I'm
Within
talking
the
about
first 35
date.
minutes.
So in the
The
first 5
first-
minutes you talking about it, is that a turn off, Cherie? If a nigga bringing up sex out the gate? Not really.
Especially if that's not what I want.
It
Well,
is a turn off.
this is why I want to say.
But
I'm
even
glad-
if that is what I want, can we?
answer this question.
Even if that is what I want, can we have a fucking icebreaker first?
yeah. So we
I
ain't
said
gonna- I ain't gonna
35 minutes. I
I
didn't
ain't
say
gonna-
the first
no,
5.
That's too quick.
This nigga
Whole
said
time,
35
I'm
minutes.
not gonna do that.
They be
So
wanting
look,
it.
I ain't
but
gonna lie to
gotta
you.
break
Before
them
we
in.
before we end our date, I'm gonna ask about sex. You know why? Because I feel it might be a woman that I love everything about, and
But
I
her
wanna,
sex.
I want to achieve something with her. But if I have sex a couple weeks later, I'm gonna be mad if it's bad and be like, I wasted
Thank
my
you.
time with this bitch.
Thank you.
Like
So
that's
you wanna
side.
taste the- you wanna taste the
Gospel.
milk.
Man,
I gotta taste the
if
milk before I
carrot-
buy
yeah,
it.
You got it for real, bro. That's being honest, bro. And women get mad at us for saying it, but
Hey.
let's be honest, shorty. Because if you feel like you like a nigga that good, and then months later you finally give him the pussy and his dick game is garbage, you gonna be mad at yourself. So let's get it
Dino
over with
said he
right now.
asking before the date even starts. Tamika said, if I like you, you can talk about it ASAP. That's probably what I want too.
So I said, we gonna be fucking.
We gonna be
Nigga
fucking.
nasty.
Straight fucking.
Most of the people in the comment section, that's what they be on, bro.
I'm just being honest though, bro. Like even women, y'all gotta think. First of all, y'all think like we think. Y'all be trying to hold that shit. That's the funny part too.
Yeah.
Like y'all be trying to. But let's be honest. You will have a greatest conversation, the greatest date with a person, and then a month or a couple weeks to a month later, you decide to fuck that person, and then you mad at yourself and you mad at him because the sex game was fucking
And
garbage.
you done wasted a whole month.
So you're gonna be like
Weak
these.
me.
So you're gonna be like these white girls that be like, okay, the
So
sex
some
was
weak
garbage, but I'm gonna marry him because he's a good man. I'm just gonna fuck his brother and get pregnant by his brother.
Dino said
And then-
women are worse than us now.
Yeah, they are. They are.
Fuck
I
that.
mean, I ain't gonna say, I would say probably about
They are, bro.
75%.
They are.
Yeah, I was about to say about 75%
It's not
of the
vocal.
approaches
No, bro.
that I
Man,
get,
look,
they
I
be on
can't
sex.
even-
No,
I be
bro.
on-
I'm gonna tell you why women weren't worse.
Because they be fucking.
Women were worse because the government told them you don't need a man. You have W-2. These studs told them, I'm gonna eat your pussy better than your nigga did. I'm gonna take care of you.
They got the roles.
Yeah, they switched roles, my
Yeah,
nigga.
they got the
women
I'm
became
talking
more.
about they got the sex toys.
Oh yeah, the sex toys. But the women became more harder than the men. So yeah, women are us now, what we was. But it's so fucked up. This is why it's fucked up. A female never felt how
So
warm
they got
pussy feels.
assistant thoughts on their team.
Hell
bro. We
yeah,
can't
because they
win.
be all fucking.
Y'all get mad. Let me tell you this.
Fucking.
You would get mad at a nigga for busting in 5 minutes. But you
Whole
don't know,
time, that
you don't know
motherfucker
how
was
good
fine.
your pussy is.
We
Because
just talked about this on the
It's-
last
but
show.
it's about-
like you know
Literally,
what I'm
the
saying?
last show.
But
literally.
y'all understand?
Hey man,
But
course
it's
she gonna last long.
about
She'll
the
feel you.
redemption, though.
the redemption.
Let me
Yes.
get my nap.
Hey,
I'm
you
coming
be
back.
fucking. Oh, she said you got if you bust that 5 minutes,
get
you
my
better
nap.
come back in 3.
Let me get my nap.
She
Gotta get that
fucking.
redemption.
I gotta get my nap.
This is my last one.
Okay.
Are you ashamed of your whole phase?
Hell no, I ain't gonna even lie
proud
about
of
it.
it?
Like I can talk about this freely. My whole face
Are
is
you
the
ashamed of
shit.
your whole phase?
I don't want to say ashamed, but if I could go back and erase,
Some things you would do some things differently. I think I would too.
Well, I
It's a
take that
It's a
back.
couple bodies I would
It's
take off.
It's
of
a couple of them I wish I unfiled.
I don't know what y'all talking about.
Unfucked.
I don't know what y'all talking about. I've been a virgin until I met my baby mama.
I ain't gonna lie to you, boy. My whole face was it.
I enjoyed my whole phase.
I did too. I enjoyed it.
My
But
whole
it's
face
some
was
things
it.
if I could go back. It's just like high school. If it's some things I
I have
could do
no
differently,
regrets.
I would.
I have no regrets.
Yeah.
I would have changed. I would have pulled out a couple times. But you know, I wouldn't.
Well, I have one child. That's why I don't regret it. That's
me,
I
it's-
have one
regret
child
it all.
that I know of.
Hey, but,
I have no
you know,
regrets.
hey, fucking back
No,
then.
no babies out of wedlock and no STDs.
Yeah, same here.
No.
Oh yeah, I got you. Same here.
I had
same here.
kids though. Hey, my kids early, boy. I was fucking.
Yeah, you
funny.
nasty. You a porn star.
I was a fucking.
I think I seen you post up the other day on the
Hey, watch your
fans.
mouth,
I was
watch
like,
your
hey,
mouth.
know what my nigga on right now.
We on live. We on live.
All right, yeah,
Wow,
we
man.
live, bro. This is live. You can't edit this or none of this shit.
Oh,
This
you
live,
Can't take
baby.
it back, nah, don't take
You know
it
what I'm
back.
saying?
Don't say no shit like that.
So-
Oh, so sis don't know you got the camera
Hey,
on her.
brush.
Okay.
Yeah. So look,
Fucking.
Sis don't know you had the camera on. Not my fault.
so this was episode 66 of the Slick Talk with Scalez podcast, man. The art of business with the homie Quise Picasso. Let them know what you got going on, man, from the label to the album, everything that's going on, and let them know where they can find you at on social medias and all that.
So I got a whole label, y'all. I got EBMG, Executive Board Music Group. Plenty, like I got 7 or 8 artists. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the whole squad, and I'm still trying entertainment. You know what I'm saying? I got Frank Costello and Frank Costello 2 EPs out right now on every streaming platform, and I'm also working on Definition of a Gangster with my brother. We collaborating with Uno on the beats, but you know I got singles coming out before that too. I got some stuff with this brother. I got stuff with Phantom Pro, all that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna need a feature from you. You ain't retired yet.
No, I ain't retired.
Ain't no
If
retire.
I pull C Swift out, I know you
No,
got
I'm
it.
still going.
30, I
I'm still
I was
active.
15.
Shout out to my nigga Sock Sosa too. Sock hit me. I dropped something stupid.
I mean,
on
I
his
know you
shit.
made a list the other day of niggas you felt was
Yeah,
underrated.
yeah.
You want to drop them names? Give me some shout
Only reason, you know, your name's supposed to be on there, but you ain't been rapping, so that's why I ain't saying nothing. Cause you haven't, bro. You like you dropped the Mansa Musa,
yeah.
and it was like you wasn't pushing. I'm like, well, Scales must be really done with this shit right now. Like,
Yeah, I just do it. This is more my shit right here. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? This
Yeah, 'cause
platform.
but because
the music, I'm doing it second nature because I don't know how to do nothing else really.
right.
So I still love it, but this is my number one thing.
But you know, eyes
You
are
need an
everything.
engineer,
'Cause
somebody
you
come through
always
and
been a good
call
brother.
me, bro.
Yeah, bro. One of the top engineers in the city. And
Hold
shout out
on,
to
hold on,
Icon
hold
Verse
on.
Studio
Shout out Icon, That's the
4117.
homie, man.
Shout out to Bricks. Bricks do all the
Shout out to
artwork.
homie Bricks.
Brandy,
Bricks did the
yeah.
Mansa Musa
Shout
Yeah,
out
album
yeah,
cover with
yeah.
my daddy on it.
Yo,
Shout out
Hey,
Bricks.
y'all want to
bro,
know
like-
something crazy? Bricks is the only person I lost a battle to. Well, no, I ain't gonna say the only person, but I remember back in the day, Rock the Mic. Shout
nigga,
out
the Rock the
Ray.
Mic, shout out
Shout out
Ray.
Ray.
Bricks
DJ,
was- Bricks was a
DJ
monster.
Ray.
I was locked
Bricks
up when
was a
that
monster
shit happened.
then.
I was
Hey,
so
I
mad,
was
bro.
there. I was
CT and Ray
toe-to-toe.
Rizzy used to be in the
Bro, I heard
Yeah.
about
Beat me.
everything so
He
much,
beat
bro.
me.
They gave me 10
That's
years.
my
I did
dog.
5 straight. Since I was 17, I ain't come home till I was 22. And all my cellies was doing life. So all the shit y'all was talking about, it was like, damn, I missed a lot.
When'd you get home?
I came home in 2006.
Yeah.
And then it didn't do nothing because they sent me back for assault and battery, but I beat that bitch. So yeah. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, shout out to the man, just shout out to all the people that's really doing great music. Milwaukee has really stepped it up lately. Like I can't lie. Whether it's slapping or not, I'm hearing more quality and concepts in people music.
Yeah.
And I'm liking a lot of people cadence too. A lot of people ain't just rapping, they putting feeling in that shit. So and I'm proud of Milwaukee, but we still have a long way to go.
For sure.
Because there's a lot of niggas that for some reason for years I always felt like we was an imitating city. We imitated what was hot.
Well, me and Don had a whole conversation about that with the Detroit shit yesterday.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like that.
Because slap is really what Detroit doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if we rhyme on beat, we'll be better than Detroit.
Facts.
Yeah, because they all rap on beat.
Facts.
But I just want to shout out to the whole hood, man. Ghost Town. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to 23rd Locust, Burlock, Chambers. You know what I'm saying?
Let them know where they can find you at on social media.
Find me on oh shit, I don't even know what that was by accident. Let me find me on Instagram at God Costello. That's GODCOSTELLO. Also on Twitter, and then on Facebook, I'm Quise Picasso, QUISE PICASSO.
For sure, for sure. Shout out to the homie Trail.
Hold on, before you say something. Also, I'm on OnlyFans, Dark Chocolate. Big Dark Chocolate.
He had to end it with the bag.
Shout out to homie Trailmatic. Dropped us off some giveaways for our listeners and our viewers. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all tap in.
Y'all tap in with the homie, man. Got the dope clothing line, Mud Brothers out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this was episode 66 of the Slick Talk with Scalez podcast, man. The art of business with the homie Quise Picasso. And then we had the homie Trail slide on us and drop off some gifts. Very good conversation. This was a very dope show. Yeah, you slid right in, right on time. Did it very professional, like too. Yeah, with merch. You know what I'm saying? So
art. This is art.
That's even merch. It's even better. So if you make sure you subscribe to that YouTube page, Slick Talk TV, man. All our episodes is there. As soon as this episode ends in 30 to 45 seconds, it'll be available on YouTube soon as we go off the air.
And I'm gonna need it for the shirt code. Like I want this specific episode in the shirt code. And then I want y'all to send me y'all.
To my family and friends, please. These are good brothers and a great sister that's doing something special for all of us.
For sure, I appreciate it.
Hey, yo, follow, subscribe, whatever you got to do it.
Whatever button you got to press, damn it, press that.
Press that motherfucker. Notifications, subscribe, whatever.
For sure.
Shit.
That's 100.
You don't even know. I put the subscribe on one person shit. A stripper pole dropped in my house. I know what my baby mama finna do.
Make you sing
For
like
sure. And on that note, we out. I'll see y'all on Tuesday, man.
I appreciate y'all.
Hell yeah, man. Appreciate y'all opening the door.
I love you. I swear to God, I love y'all to death. But the little stuff about the talk.
Yeah, I got pints of Hennessy for the dub and the cop.
Pints?
I only got me half.
Half.
You gotta catch your liquor stuff.
Yeah, let's do that. Let me get one on mama.